Check, check. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so I think we are on. We got it. We got it going. Check, check, check. Is this ticker thing on? That's good. Good. Let me see. All right. All right. So I had a little bit of technical difficulties. And it always tries to happen right before I come online. But hold on. We're gonna get this right, y'all. Hold on one sec. All right. I think we're a little better now. Anyways, what's going on with y'all? How y'all feeling out there? What's today? Today's Thursday. We live, so that means it's Thursday. I hope everybody is having a great day out there so far. A great night. It is 7 p.m., so it is a little late. You feel me? I'm a little old. I'm an old guy now, so I should be in bed right up and I'm playing. I ain't that old, but let me see. First off, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing great. Actually took some time to rest today. Hold on one more time. I think that should be good. All right. So I think we're good now. Oh, you know what? My each time I sit down, I find something wrong with this little thing. Hold on. You like, did he just rub the screen? Yes, I just rubbed the screen. All right, what's good? Who is this? Beatrice. What's good, SB? My only question I have is I started overnight at a delivery station from 1. Man, you started at 1 in the morning? That's deep right there. 1 to 11 a.m. I'm excited, but also worried. Any tips that you can give me? Your videos are awesome, by the way. 1 second, just trying to see how bad this delay is. Don't look like it's that bad. So when it comes to working at 1, I didn't even know that was a shift that they had. That's a late shift right there. 1 a.m. to 11. That's a crazy shift. How was your sleep schedule with that? That seems like the challenging part that I would have. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, but when it comes to the delivery station, working on the inside, I don't really know. I've only seen it and like observed it from a delivery driver perspective. So I don't really know exactly how it works. But if you coming in that early, I don't think it could be that bad. Um, but then again, like I said, I don't know. I haven't seen anything that looks too difficult to do there. But like I haven't had any like hands-on when it comes to their process that they operate in over there. But you should be good though. Honestly, a lot of stuff in Amazon's really not that hard. It's just more so like straining because it'll be like the same process over and over and over again. Why is this thing lagging right now? Sorry, y'all. Out of nowhere, it wants to start lagging. But thank you so much though for supporting the channel. I definitely appreciate that. It goes a long way. Thank you so much. We got Inferno. What it do? What it do? How you feeling? Good to see you. Good to see you in the building tonight. Well, let's see who else we got. What's going on? What's going on? Good evening. Rose, what it do, Rose? How y'all feeling tonight? Well, everybody that's tuned in so far, like I said, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. For the live for today, we just chopping it up. Whatever you guys, any questions you guys have, on whatever topic, we could chop it up about. I know for the upcoming vlogs that I'm doing, one that I'm doing tomorrow. What was it on again? Oh, because somebody asked me, was like, yo, why don't you go to college so you can get your degree so you could be an L4 AM manager. So I was going to do a video responding to that. And one of the main things is like, I don't even think it's worth it no more like that, especially going through that L4 position. And because like nobody's end goal is the L4. So I'm going to break it down in the video that I'm going to post tomorrow. But it seems like the overall thing, my point in the video that I was making was like, it seems now it's going to take longer to get to a higher destination. Mine was the L6. That's the one I wanted to shoot for. But it seems like it'll take longer than what it usually would a year or two ago due to their situation they're in. So we'll see how that plays out. And this thing is lagging. All right, hold on real quick. My bad. I'm seeing if I can check this connection. If I could change it. No, it's good. Is it lagging on your guys' end? There we go. All right. We live now. Den 8 in the building. Okay, shout out to Den 8. That's what's up. That's what's up. And Beatrice, no problem. Thank you. But yeah, so that was one of the questions that somebody had for me. Oh, if you guys haven't yet, be sure to hit the like button. But yeah, somebody asked me, it's like, yo, it was response to me saying I still haven't got an L4 position yet, and I've been putting in for like 6 months now. Look, y'all can see me sweating over here. I can see it on the screen like tough. I wasn't even sweating this whole time. The whole time I was over here doing stuff, walking around the house, doing this, doing that. No sweat. As soon as I cut the camera on, I start sweating. And I see it dripping down all on my face too. This is embarrassing right now. This is so embarrassing. And I haven't got nothing to wipe my face with. But you know what? It don't even matter though. We still gonna get it. But yeah, it's been like 6 months since I haven't even got a response for my resume that I put in to for the L4 position. Like not even a response. So I put in 2 resumes. One, it just disappeared. So basically it was under consideration for a while, then just disappeared. No interview, no nothing. The second one still under consideration, but it's been like 4 months or 3 months. So doesn't look, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what's gonna go on with that. But so somebody responded like, yo, why don't you go to college, get your degree, and then do it? I don't even think it's worth it. You know what I mean? At this point. But like I said, that vlog will be tomorrow on that topic. So be sure to tune in and be sure to subscribe if you haven't, so you can see the video. Twin, what it do? What's going on? How you feeling? Okay, so it's better. Thank you. Glad that we got the connection good. And yes, smash the like button if you haven't yet. That's definitely appreciated. But what's going on with y'all? What's up, man? What topic y'all want to touch on tonight? You know what I mean? What y'all want to touch on? It's early, so what's the topic for tonight? What y'all want to talk about? I also was kind of looking into, as I was doing my little research on the DSP side, I saw, and I'm gonna do a video on this week. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do it this week. What is it? UPS. They're going to be going into their renewing of the contract when it comes to what is that called? Their union and UPS. So I think we're gonna see some issues with that, because it's already been some talks like if the needs aren't met, they're gonna go on strike and this and that. So I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty I was like, what in the world happened behind me? That's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, I have. Oh wait, okay, hold on, let me see. Have I done an L4 interview? Yes, I have. And that's in a vlog that I'm gonna do that was supposed to be out last week. But no, but I'm just coming off working 2 jobs. So I'm trying to keep up. But in the vlog, I guess I'm gonna do it this week. It's called How Amazon Broke My Heart. That's one of the reasons I went into the L4 interview, did great, you know what I mean, and didn't get it. And the reason why, and this is how I knew it was something. What's the word? It was something going on, because the reason that they said, oh, you didn't get inclined, was for this. What was it? I know what it is. I just don't know if I can put it out there. But it was they basically said, "Oh, because of this point right here," and I didn't even respond because that was the main point of one of the stories that I had. You know what I mean? So to me, I'm not even gonna lie, it seemed shady, and it seemed like it was orchestrated like that. I know it sounds crazy because I can't really talk. It was, let's say, the atmosphere at that time was rough. It was some stuff going on, and I think it was some outside influence in that situation. But I'm gonna touch on that though, on that vlog, um, how Amazon broke my heart. But I did do it. It ain't hard, you know what I mean? I did it, and the cool thing about it is I did it in the building that I launched, you know what I mean, and killed it. Um, Made everybody else look good, you know what I mean? Made my manager, my ops, all these people made them look good because the number increases for a project that I wrote out. So actually they were all surprised as well, my manager, and you know what I mean? It was that, I'll tell you this, that reason right there is the reason I went to corporate. And I'll leave it there, and I'm going to touch on that video, how Amazon broke my heart. But that's why I went to corporate. That's a fact. Chris, what it do? Chris, how you feeling? How you feeling? Why does Amazon get so much heat? All right. I'm being well known by an area manager at my site. Finally, that's what I'm talking about, Chris. That's what I'm talking about. Just continue to put in the work, especially if you're trying to move up, man. Continue to put in that work. You're gonna have AMs that sometime overlook you. That's true. You know, you'll have PAs that overlook you, and then if they're not overlooking you, you may be in a situation where they already have their chosen one. They already have the one who they want to be in a position. You know what I mean? That happens a lot, so but a lot of people would get in that situation and get discouraged and let that slow them down. But I would always try to tell people, like, look, just keep going. Your time will come, even if it's not for your shift, if it's not for your building. Like, there was a lot of people that I work with, and they was really trying to get into that PA position, but they just weren't chosen. You know what I mean? Like, nobody had them as their one. Like, yo, I want that person. Nah. But I was telling them, like, yo, nah, just keep killing it. Apply for the position, you may get it somewhere else. And they actually did get it in another building. So, you know what I mean? But I'm glad that you're getting your recognition now. So, man, shout out to you on that, Chris, for sure, for sure. Congrats. Keep going. Take advantage of it. And I would say execute as quick as possible, because the managers rotate. From what my little observation, it seems like 6 months. You know what I mean? And they go to like another department. It seems like they try to keep them rotating so they don't get just stuck in one place and get stagnant. It seems like that's the culture with Amazon. They try to move them around every 6 months or 7 months. I don't know like the exact time frame, but I know managers get moved around a lot. So I would encourage you, while, would you say they're behind you or you're being well known? I would say while you're getting well known and while you have them behind you, whether it's one manager, two managers, try to leverage that while you have it. You know what I mean? Stay on them, ask them like, hey, or if you haven't done yet, let them know that you're interested in moving up. What's the next steps I got to do? Let them give you those next steps, complete those next steps, go back to them. Hey, I did those steps. What else do I got to do? And leverage that relationship before they're gone. Because we know Amazon changed managers like diapers. You feel me? That is a fact, why does Amazon get so much heat for its physical work and morale? I mean, if you need to provide for your family, you work. Simple as that. What you think, SB? That's a fact. I've actually been, and that's another vlog that I'm going to do. Why Amazon does get that heat towards them, and why do a lot of people talk bad about Amazon warehouse? And the reason why I think is because you have a lot of people coming into the industry of the warehouse industry, that have no clue about it. It's so many people who come right out of high school. So many people come from from fast food or nursing or somewhere totally different into a warehouse industry. And that industry as itself it's a tough industry. And as I've said before, I think Amazon is one of the best. And I know, people always look at me sideways when I say that, but have you worked in a warehouse where stuff looked like it's about to fall off from the top, where it's dust and dirty all over the place. Want to know a place that I thought was terrible? FedEx. I used to be loading up the trucks in FedEx. Like I'm saying, I've done plenty of warehouse. I've been in that industry, and to me personally, just me, I think Amazon is one of especially now. When I first came to Amazon, Amazon was way more strict. They were way more on them numbers. You think they're on the numbers now? In 2019, at the start, I think it was 2019 when I went there, 2021. Yeah, like the 2019, anything before that, they would be on you. Like it was militant. Like Amazon was not playing. It's a whole nother breed. Let's say if you used to work in Amazon back then and you went into an Amazon now, you would be blown away. Wasn't no cell phones. You left them things in the locker room locked up. And you can't even take them in the break room. Can you take them in the break room? I think you could. I think during your break, you can go to the locker room, get it, then go to the break room. But by the time you do all that, your break's almost over. So the culture has definitely, I don't want to say the culture, the standard has been lowered, in my opinion. So if what people are experiencing now and complaining about now, it was on a whole nother level back then. So why do they do that? I just think they're not used to the industry, the warehouse industry, which I'm going to do a vlog on this week too. But like I said, one of the worst warehouses I worked at, it was way worse than Amazon. Like that's why when I got to Amazon, I was like, I'm finna kill this. Y'all complain about this? You know what I mean? I was like, I couldn't grasp it mentally. I was like, why are these people complaining about this? I came from one of the warehouses. It was Vibe magazine. It wasn't one of the vlogs I did where I talked about it. I thought I was finna see 50 Cent, you feel me, Lil Wayne, Eminem. I'm like, yo, I'm finna see some celebs up in here. Yeah, right. You finna go see the back wall with towers of boxes. And on that job, I literally quit. And I don't quit jobs, you know what I mean? But I think that's the only job I walked out of. I made it to lunch. It was me and the homie. We were on different departments. We literally quit during lunch. Didn't tell nobody. But it had a conveyor belt and it was magazines on there. You had to pull them off and put them like in a little stack. That conveyor belt, fast. I'm talking about just boom, boom, boom. Everybody in there, my stuff was piling up, falling all over the place. People was giggling, laughing. I didn't have no ambassador. You know what I mean? I didn't have no learning curve. They was like, yo, you need to be on point first day. I walked about that job. And I've never walked off a job before, ever. I've never done that. Like people do that. Hey, do what you do. I've never done that. So like I'll say all that to say, I've seen some way, way worse conditions than that job. Let me get to some of y'all stuff real quick. Let's see. Swin said my dispatcher is quietly trying to move into the warehouse. I asked him why. He said, keep your head on the swivel. I'm saying, and that the video I just posted yesterday where I said the reason why my DSP closed down, they know, you know what I mean? And I'm sure if your dispatcher's acting like that, I would take that serious. And the reason why is because the owner, which is you got the dispatcher and then the owner, is not a super long chain of command. Usually the dispatchers are people the owner trust. So what do you do when you trust this person and when you gain a connection? And if as the owner, if he knows the DSP is going to close down, guess what he's going to do? He's going to tell his people like, hey, you might want to start looking for something else. I can't tell you all the reasons, but don't tell everybody, but start to look for something else. You know what I mean? So if your dispatcher is saying that, I would do the same. Just saying. Even if your dispatcher is not, Amazon in general, warehouse, like I said in that video, if you're in a warehouse where your volume is low, or you're in a DSP where your volume is low, you need to be making sure you have your resume on point and you're looking around just to at least see who's hiring, who's not hiring, because it's really especially on the DSP side, the heads up that they give you, like they gave us 3 weeks, was like, hey, 3 weeks, we're done. You feel me? Then it's like they didn't guarantee anything. Like I said in that vlog I just posted, some people still don't have any guarantee after what's today? after the 15th, after next week. They don't have no guarantee. I got a text message from the company, from the owner. Hey, apply here to stay in, you know what I mean, to one of the other DSPs in our building. Sent me a link to apply. You feel me? I don't think this is over. This is going on a bigger scale, in my opinion. And I think it's going to continue to happen for sure. So if your dispatcher said that, you should probably take some moves too. But that's just my opinion. All right, let's see what we got. I am a L3HR, so I am on an annual review now. I didn't get the raise everyone got back in October at SMF1. Shout out to SMF1. I was so mad. You know what? I didn't get that raise either, so don't be that mad. when everybody in the warehouses got the last raises and all that stuff, I didn't get it either. In our building, people was up in arms about that because we're on the review plan as well. Our review is this month. Our review is this month. So we'll see how that goes. But I feel your pain on that. I feel your pain. But on the good side, if you're on a review, I believe with us, we don't have a cap. You know what I mean? So that's what's good about it on our end. I'm not sure if it's like that in the building as well. You can let me know on that. But trust me, that sucks. I know that's especially with the rise of cost of living happening. It's like, yo, people need these increases right now. So to see the whole warehouse get the increase and then you don't get it, trust me, I feel your pain. But hopefully your review, you get that raise. But as I said, I think we're gonna get I think we're gonna hit a point. Ain't gonna be no raises. I said that sort of in a video, but I think in the raise video that I did. But I wasn't as blunt as I am now. Like I said, this is live. When it comes to the lives, I'll just talk. Especially once we get deeper in. You got people who stay, they'll tap in for a little bit, but everybody don't watch the whole thing, especially towards the end. But I don't think raises is gonna last forever. I'm just saying. I think this year, at the end of this year, I'll say second half, we may be liable to see raises stop. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. The 6-month raise, I think that hopefully that goes on for this year. But I think like another raise of, we're going to give you guys another $2 raise for everyone just because of the economy. That I don't think that's happening at all. I think that's a wrap just because of the situation that Amazon's in. But like I'm saying, I always check the news on Amazon. They're opening like 2 new buildings somewhere, and it's just like, yo, they're hard to understand. You can't understand them, but I understand folks is getting laid off, so we need to be prepared. Let me put these headphones on, right? But hopefully you get your raise though, because if you're in HR, I don't know what HR does in the building, but I'm sure I'm sure they're working you. You work at Amazon, you getting worked. They gonna make sure they get their dollar. Amazon ain't no relaxing, unless you're like, never mind. Rose said, does the weekend morning shift pay more? No. Oh, you know what? It does. It does. So the morning shift, I was actually going to do a video breaking that down too. I might have to do that. The morning shift doesn't get the pay differential. It's the weekend that gets the pay differential. So if you're working on the weekend, you will, I believe it's like a 75 cents. I could be wrong. You might have to check with HR on that. This is back when I was in the warehouse. What was it? 50 cents. Check. But you do get a pay differential when you work on the weekend. That's for sure. And another shift that you get a pay differential is on graveyard. That's why I always work graveyard. When I did my application for Amazon, they don't ask you what you want to do. It's not like, oh, stow, inbound. They don't tell you none of that. All they do is show you the shifts. And it shows you at least, I don't know if it still does that, but it shows you like the differential in the pay and how much, it gets paid for each shift. I clicked the highest pay for everything. So I picked front half days. Then I picked graveyard. And the whole reason was the finances. And it sucks because, you know what I mean? Like, it sucks that you have to be driven by money. And it's not that I was driven by money. I had a long-term goal to raise my finances as quick as possible so I can get into a home. You know what I mean? So working that graveyard, though, it paid off because you had the shift differential, which for working on graveyard, then working front half nights on Sunday. I would have that pay differential for at least a day. So it was cool. You know what I mean? I definitely was able to collect, especially when they, started giving them raises. And then when, the whole the shutdown happened, they went crazy on that pay. They was paying us a nice amount for a while before they stopped. They gave us what, $18? They raised our pay to like $18. That lasts like a week or something, and they took it back. I was like, but yeah. So yeah, mornings there's no shift differential, but the weekends there is a difference in your pay. I don't know the exact amount though. George, what's going on? What? George left Amazon. Let's go. Yay. He says, I'm happy I finally left Amazon. It was 2 years of mindless work. Now my new federal job will hopefully be much better. I love hearing stories of people, successful stories of people escaping Amazon. I mean, leaving Amazon. I love hearing those type of stories. Listen, Amazon's not terrible. It's just tough. You know what I mean? It's a different breed. There you go. It's not terrible. It's just a different breed. Who retires though? Anyways, I'm not even gonna get into all that. Anyways, George, congratulations. I'm glad that you was able to get in, get your experience, and get out. And that's a huge success, man. So congrats to that. Hopefully it's less stressful. And you got a federal job too. Congrats, my dude. Congrats to that. Glad you made it out. I've been in SMF1 for 5 years and 4 months. Let's go. That's what's up. Congrats. I'm gonna hit 4 years and I think 3 months or something like that. So I had, you know what I mean? I'm getting up there in the Amazon age, you know. Yo, what's going on? Eddie, how you feeling? What's going on? ACY1 New Jersey. You feel me? New Jersey, son. New Jersey. Is that how you say it? No, I don't think I did that right. But I always wanted to try it. Whenever I see New Jersey, I always want to say it. Anyway, shout out to New Jersey. Shout out to Eddie tuned in. What's going on, Taken? How you feeling? Has anyone as a PG or learning ambassador been asked to train a new? Yes. Oh my goodness. We need to do a vlog on that, huh? I just think AM or senior ops should be doing that. It was one of many things that annoyed me about my sort center. So this happened at a sort center. This happens all the time in the FC. Facts, especially with the PA. I think I've trained every not every manager, but at least 2, 3. I don't want to try to count right now, but yeah, that does happen. That's a fact. Why? It's like, yo, why don't you just promote the the PA instead of? But we're not gonna go there. But yes, I've heard of that happening a lot. It happens. I didn't know that happens at a sort center, but I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Let's see. Lee. Shout out to Lee. What's going on? I'm starting delivery soon. What do you recommend I do if there's dogs on the property? You got to be careful. I've had encounters with dogs a lot. You know what I mean? Like a lot. Luckily, I've never gotten bit. I've never even had to run. My thing, and don't do this. Don't do this. My thing was just, I'm not running. You feel me? Like, because one thing that I came across, it seemed like certain homeowners would kind of get off about that. Like they'll accident, like, you know what I mean? Like they'll not like they let their dogs out, but they kind of let their dogs out, you know? And then it's like, oh, come on back. Oh, come back. Someone little, come back token. No, that's the name on there. Come back. What's my dog? Come back, Marshall. That's my dog's name. Come back, Marshall. Marshall, come back. Laughing and giggling while drivers are running. So I don't run. You know what I mean? Don't do that though. You run. You know what I mean? You run, but I don't run. That's happened a few times. And I sit right there. I'll back up slowly and I just stare at the dog. One time I've had one run and I back up slowly because listen, if you love your dog, you're not going to do something stupid like that. But I back up and I yell at the dog, like, stop. And it stopped. He was confused. I was confused, but it worked. But I don't even, I almost said something. My mindset is, look, I'm not going to run, but I'm not going to get bit up by your dog either. So you fill in the blanks. You know what I mean? I just don't want to say that. I'm a dog owner. I love dogs. You feel me? I have a Great Dane, but your dog's not going to bite me up. That's all I'm going to say on camera. So be careful with the dogs for sure. The way that I would go about it, there's really no way. I was one of the safest ones because that's what I was terrified about at first. And it was times where I got caught off guard. Still, I did all the things. I look around, you feel me? I open up the gate real slow. You feel me? I peek in, all that stuff. Cool. Put it down, look up. It's a dog breathing on my forehead. You feel me? Like, yo, how'd you even get here? So it's kind of hard, man. Just if here's one thing, if you're going into somewhere with a gate, open the gate, put it right at the thing, close it, and keep it pushing. They may say, oh, with me, they would have signs on the outside the gate, put it by the door. No, you know what I mean? I can't see your whole yard. I see your front yard's connected with your backyard, so I can't tell if there's a dog back there. No, not doing it. You come get it from over here. I'm leaving. So, you know what I mean? Try to keep your eyes open. When you bend down, this sounds weird, but this is how I almost got bit. When you bend down to put the package down, keep your eyes aware. As crazy as that sounds, that's what happened. That was the closest encounter. I went into this house and they had two big packages and it was like a condo. So the van was right there. They had a gate and then the door was right there. So it was real close proximity. So I had the first big item. I opened the gate. I put it down. Before I put it down, of course, I did my scan. Look, I don't see no dog toys. I don't see nothing. Boom, we good. So I put it down. I left the gate open. I went to get the other one. I came back in. I put it down and I looked down. I looked up and the dog was right there, like breathing on me. But the thing is, the what's it called? The customer, once I put the first package down and went to get the other one, she opened the door. I didn't notice that. So you always keep your eyes up when you putting packages down and stay aware. And the reason also when you buy them doors, when it gets nighttime, be careful. It be spiders all up on them doors. Listen, just be aware. What it do, Peter? How you feeling? How you feeling, my guy? I haven't seen you in a minute. Big Peter in the house. What's going on? What's going on? We got Chris. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dusk. What's going on, Dusk? Thank you much for tuning in. If you guys are tuned in, hit the like button for me if you haven't hit the like button yet. Dusk said Amazon gets heat because of how large it is. Amazon gives so many opportunities and accommodations compared to other warehouses. I'm saying, I would agree. But no, there's no but, because I was going to say the stress that they put on you, because Amazon puts stress on you. Facts. But so I can think of every other warehouse job I've had. They put stress on you too. But the thing is, there's no boundaries over there with these other companies. At least with Amazon, they're, like you said, they're one of the big boys. So at least if there's outrage and people make noise, something can be done about it. Like there's still an HR that you can go to. And I've seen HR handle business. If you know what I mean? Like I've seen that before. Other companies, these smaller warehouses, what HR? You feel me? Like you're gonna have somebody, a little small office, ain't no office. You're gonna like there's no HR in these other companies. But one thing that I was thinking about was FedEx. I've worked there. I thought it was terrible. But and some of the stories now that I be coming across, why does the press not put that on blast like they do with Amazon? You know what I mean? So I think it is some politics to it. I think maybe just the grasp of Amazon. Amazon's one of the big boys. You feel me? Not just in the warehouse, the AWS. You feel me? Like they're, you know what I mean? They got power. So maybe I always thought it's some politics behind it on why the press and the media is always kind of pushing that bad light behind them. When do you ever hear good media about Amazon? You don't. You feel me? Why is that? There's a reason, in my opinion, behind that. There's a reason behind that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know why either. It definitely is a lot of opportunity, but it is challenging. I've seen both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? But for people looking for opportunity, it is there. I think the opportunity that is getting smaller and smaller. One of the main things I thought that was dope about Amazon was like the unlimited VET. I seen that, and people back then when I first started would be complaining, "Oh, I don't want to do overtime. Oh, I'm looking like, yo, you're tripping. Like you can max out. You feel me? Like I just didn't see nothing but opportunity behind that. Then, like I always say, found out about the away team. Then, wait a second, I could be a PA and I don't have to have a college degree or nothing like that. What? Boom, let me do that. Oh wait, I could be a manager here and I don't have to have a degree. It just seemed a little easier to move up than most other companies. You know what I mean? So I do think the opportunity is there. Now, hold on. Is there going to be turbulence? Yes. Is it going to be politics? Yes. Is it going to be drama? Yes. It's just my opinion, though. I'm not a representative of the company. I'm not a spokesman. That's just my experience. But those things come along with it. So if you're willing to go through all that stuff to move up, do it. Do I think it's a company? This is like, I'm not gonna lie, my view has changed on staying with the company. I don't think anybody should move all the way up and stay there. That's my opinion. I think move up as high as you can and leave. Shout out to all the seniors if you're watching. No, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like I would do that, but that's just my opinion though. But I do think it's opportunity for sure. Makes sense. Thanks. Of course, you're welcome. Glad I can be of some assistance. Eddie says, anyone tier 3 and above, make your customer obsession helping the tier 1s get better and make the rates. And always remember, quality starts at day 1. The learning trainer in me. Shout out to Eddie. That's our learning trainer. That's our live. Eddie is our live learning trainer, y'all. So all the people who have questions, I actually got hit up today about what was it? Snaps. Non-inventory. Somebody hit me up about what does the non-inventory do as a L3. Eddie, if you can let us know, that'd be dope. And if y'all got questions on the position, and if I don't know it, Eddie gonna let us know in the comment section. Eddie is our official live learning trainer. That's a fact. But yeah, when you're tier 3, your associates are your customers. That's a fact. You're gonna get further than sitting here because there's people like I did the vet. What's that video I just did? Vest Ego. It wasn't even a video. That was just a clip from the live. We're gonna have to make that a real video because I got a lot of response from that. I'm gonna touch on some more situations and expound on it a little more. But a lot of people get that ego. You feel me? Even as a PA, you're not going to get the best and get the most and grow your associates by trying to flex on them or think you're anything because you got a vest on. It's just not going to work. That's a great way that you should look at your associates at, customer obsession, making sure that they're good. That's a fact. So I agree, Eddie, for sure. Says depends on the location. It's 16 plus $2 ship differential, so 18. It ain't too bad. You feel me? That's great depending on what market you're in. Like I'm out here in Arizona, so if people, I think the minimum wage out here is like $12. You feel me? Like seriously, I think it's like $12, if that. When I was a PA at GYR1, some of the associates was like, "Oh yeah, I was a manager at Macy's." I was like, "Well, why are you here? I'm getting paid more here as a packer." What? You feel me? So depending on your market and where you're at. Now, if you're in California, yeah, it may be different. You know what I mean? But if you're in like a rural area or a area where minimum wage and the pay is lower, then you can come up for sure. What it do, twin? What it do? Makes sense. To see how far am I down? Am I super far down from these comments? No, I'm not doing too bad. All right. Rose, thanks. Patrice, shout out to Patrice. All right. That was kind of long, so I had to read it before I post it, make sure he wasn't going off. Moonlight, shout out to Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody that's tuned in right now, if you tuned in right now, be sure to hit that like button for me one time. Go ahead and hit the like button. So Moonlight says, I saw your video about people talking to the manager while you're working hard. Can anybody attest to that in the comment section? So what Moonlight is talking about, I posted a short today. It was from a clip of a video that I made about a year ago called, Is There Favoritism in Amazon? Yes. Yes. You know what I mean? In my opinion. I've seen it, but like as I said in that clip, I cut that part out, so that's not in there. But in the video, I talk about how there's favoritism at every job. But the example that I gave is like a example that happens a lot. So Moonlight says, I saw your video about people talking to the manager while you're working hard. There was 3 to 4 learning ambassadors at my delivery station warehouse just walking around, and it became, I don't know what. You all right over there, Moonlight? Look, Uncle Jeff came and snatched Moonlight up. You know what I mean? He's like, shh, be quiet, Moonlight. But yes, in the video, I was talking about how it was actually like the water spiders. We had, in my facility, which was LGB3, water spiders were a key component to how the work gets distributed to the workers on your stow station. This is when I was on inbound. They had, you know what I mean? They had some power on how your shift can go, where the good work goes, who gets the good freight and all that stuff, if the PA ain't paying attention. Because when I was a PA, I had water spiders who was trying to go be at the girl station all day, give her the whole box. And that's what I talked about in the short that I posted. Oh my goodness. So this is what happened. I was stowing. This is when I was a stower. I took pride in my work. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be number one in the building. And for the most part, I was like 1, 2, or 3. And I remember when I was stowing, boop, 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 killing it. Bang, bang, bang. There's this chick next to me. She's stowing. And, the whole time she was just talking, boom, boom, boom. I'll be focused. I'll be working. And then with stow, I love stow because it's like you're alone. You're there. You're just zoned in. That was my time to think. All of a sudden, though, all I hear is beep, 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 beep. What the world? I look over to my stow station and I just see the water spider with a box just standing there. And it's literally like 500 phone cases in there. He's standing there holding her box. And she's going ham. She's going crazy. She's just, I was hot. I was furious. So yes, yes, that is so annoying. But as I said in that little short, don't let it get to you though. Like you're going to come across favoritism at the job. Amazon, UPS, any job where there is a structure, a power structure, where there's a ladder to climb. Some people don't like to climb the ladder. They don't like to do all the hard work, or you got some people who are going to try to take shortcuts and try to gain. It goes back to the vest. You feel me? The power of the vest. They'll try to flirt their way up to the top. You feel me? Or whatever the case may be. If they do that, don't get mad. Just let them do what they do, and you continue just to do what you do. Because in the long run, the hard work is going to pay off. If somebody tries it, we ain't going to. Anyways, we ain't gonna get all deep into that. Shout out to Pat the Gamer. What it do, Pat? What it do? Shout out to you, Pat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody that's tuned in right now, thank you so much. We tuned in on this Thursday night. Let me get caught up on these comments because I see y'all drop some down here. Let's see. Most welcome. I see this super early morning. Okay, let's see. So Annette, shout out to Annette. Thank you so much for being tuned in. Says, I think Amazon is going bankrupt. You want to know who else thinks that, Annette? You want to know who else thinks Amazon's going bankrupt? Y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. We ain't gonna say. But he already said it. Uncle Jeff. He says that. I said it in the last live. Go look it up. You don't believe me? Google this. Uncle Jeff. No, I'm playing. Don't put Uncle Jeff. Google this. Jeff Bezos speaks on Amazon going bankrupt. You like, what? Yes, I was blown away too. He said this years ago. He hasn't spoken on it lately, which he's not going to. He's never going to say that again. Never, because it's too close to being a reality. He's no way that's being spoken. So, yeah, look that up. You'll be surprised. He spoke on it. Not only did he speak on it, he gave a timeline. He said, look, around this 30 years. And then what happened around 30 years? He left. I'm just saying. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I be putting too many pieces together. You feel me? There's nobody else putting all these pieces together. So I need to be careful about putting all these pieces together. But yeah, look that up, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Look that up. What it do? How you doing? Thank you so much for being tuned in. If y'all haven't yet, be sure to hit the like button. Pit 2 in the building. Shout out to Pit 2. Shout out to you. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for being in today. Nights we get a 60 cents and weekends get $1. That's right. See, I know I wasn't tripping. That's what I'm talking about. I'm on day shift now, and I low-key was thinking about going to nights just to get paid more, but it's like I can't lie. Now that I'm on day shift, I've always been a night shift person. Since working at Amazon, I've always worked graveyard. Always. Graveyard and inbound stove, graveyard and outbound. But then once I came to corporate, then boom, I actually had the day shift. So I've been on day shift for a year now, and I can't lie, it's pretty official. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. But so for those of you guys who were asking about the shift differential, at least this is it for Cali right here. 60 cents for the night differential, and $1.15 on weekends. Thank you so much for calling that out. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. Here is a what? $3 differential? Where are you at? I mean, what state are you in? That's official. That's what's up. Everybody working RT shift over there. That's a big difference. $3 makes a difference. I remember when Amazon gave that $3 raise like a year and a half ago or something like that. Or like, yeah, I think it was like a year and a half ago. That made a difference. Rose, of course, you're welcome. No problem at all. Says just thank you so much for being tuned in. Says I just finished my AM AD1 in Nashville, flying back tomorrow. Let's go. Congrats. Listen, be one of the AMs that care about the people. You can sum up a great AM in that alone. Care about your people. Because you'll be surprised if it's not like people don't care about their associates. I just think like in the bad managers that I've seen, and I think honestly, I've come across some of the dopest managers at Amazon, more so than the bad apples. But the bad apples that I did see, it usually comes from like stuff outside of work, and they be in their emotions still at work. But anyways, that's a whole nother topic that I am doing a vlog on. But congrats on that. Live streams are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ever witnessed learning ambassadors still wearing their blue vest even though they didn't? Yes, I remember that. Managers didn't care until other learning ambassadors and other associates started to notice. Yes, people will be wearing it. Listen. That is hilarious right there, yo. That's what I'm saying. Amazon is hilarious. It's high school. Amazon is high school. That's a fact. I remember with my building, people was not wearing, they didn't take pride in the learning ambassador vest and all that stuff. Like this was in 2019, but when I first became a learning ambassador, most of the learning ambassadors, they wasn't even wearing their vest. But I remember once I came in, I took pride in that. Like, yo, man, I work hard for this. You feel me? This is learning trade. I'm finna turn this department upside down. Like, and then all of a sudden everybody started wearing their vest. And this is what happened too. There was people who were no longer ambassadors start wearing their vests. Like, what are you doing? Why they do that? Clout. You feel me? Like, but it's deeper than that. Like I'm saying, when people do weird stuff like that, and listen, don't be offended if you're somebody who does that. But it's like you really have to think. Like I said, I've seen this even as a PA, and you have to think. You can't go and just bash somebody like, "Hey, what are you doing?" There's a reason. There's something deeper inside that somebody would want to go and wear a vest that they're no longer a part of. To me, it just sounds like they're missing something on the inside, or they're probably going through, you know what I mean? They feel low. They want to, or it can be plenty of things. But yes, I've seen that. It's hilarious. But shout out to y'all if y'all out there, if you fit the description. Hey, do your thing. You know what I mean? Do your thing. But yes, I have seen that before. Hey, what's going on? How you feeling? I haven't seen you on any post, on any comment in like 8 months. Yes, I remember you. How you been? Where you been at? Shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. You've been gone for a minute, but I'm glad you're back. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're still alive. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad all is well. I'm hoping all is well. I'm sure it is because you're on YouTube live and you're commenting. So shout out to you. Good seeing you. Non-inventory does not have L4. They go from L3 to L5. Really? That's what's up. I never even heard of that. That's crazy. Jada, what's good? How you feeling? How you feeling? Good evening. How you doing? Welcome to the live. If y'all have not yet, be sure to hit the like button. First off, shout out to you. What is that? Jamo, I think, right? I'm saying that right. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So he says Amazon low-key don't like moving up minorities. You think so? When it comes to that, I think, don't quote me, I don't represent Amazon. I'm not a representative of the company, but I think, just being honest, I think they got a quota. Imagine that. Imagine you have a quota of how many like black people you got to promote. Hey, we're down 5 black people this month. But being honest, I think there's a quota. I'm just being honest. I have people that are up in that range up there. I'm not saying they said anything before, but I think there's a quota. You feel me? Just being, all jokes aside, I think there's a quota. I could be wrong, but I think there's a quota. There's one thing. When I did a vlog about racism in Amazon. I did a vlog about that. While I was doing that vlog, I came across a lot of information that I didn't put in that vlog. You know what I mean? But it's okay, hold on. Can I say this? I mean, it's on the press, but I don't think it's the best thing to say. Let's just say it's a lot of problems in that area legally. I'll say, leave it at that. So when it comes to that, I see what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but I think, or I don't want to say that. Yeah, just my opinion. I think they have a quota when it comes to diversity. There you go. In leadership. I could be wrong, but I think so. But that's just my opinion. But hold on, let's go back to that though. But even in that right there, I was told that. I was told that. As I was moving, when I was trying to get into a PA, somebody, I don't think, was they black? They told me that. I think it was a few people who told me, it was like, you might not get it, man, because I said, you feel me? Like, stand back. You feel me? Stand back. Like, because even if that is, somebody tries to hold you back for what you look like, stupid. You feel me? That's the dumbest thing ever. Why are we still dealing with that in 2023? In which we do. But you know what I mean? I've always had that mindset. I don't care. I'm gonna get it. Period. You feel me? I'm gonna get it. I've heard this right here. Yo, you might not get that PA position because the color of your skin is a little too dark. They didn't say it like that, but that was you know what I mean? I've heard that. This is not nothing new to somebody who's black in Amazon. We've heard this before, but that's what I'm saying. Even if people have that type of feeling, we still keep the mindset. I don't care what nobody think. I'm going to get it. You feel me? But when I came to get the L4, I got denied. And it wasn't even a logical reason. Now I can accept something like that, or I could continue to go. This is the thing. I could have gotten to that L4. I may have had to try a couple more times, but I would have got it. You know what I mean? But no, I hear what you're saying. I'm not discarding that at all. But like I said, on the flip side, maybe because that if maybe you heard something on the diversity side. Even if that may be true, I would always still encourage people, don't let that though. You know what I mean? Because let's say somebody did try and then they didn't get it, they may accept that right there and accept that in their mindset. So then they may not try again. You know what I mean? Because, why am I going to try? Because they're not going to hire anyway. You know what I mean? And that's the mindset we don't need to have. Even if that is a reality that we got to break through, let's have a mindset like, yo, I don't care what barrier's in front of me. I'm shattering that barrier. Whether I got to hit it 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, I'm going to get through it. You know what I mean? Instead of, I'm not going to do it again. And I'm not saying that's the reason what you're saying, but you know what I mean, right? But thank you much for being tuned in. But let me know your response on that. We continue to dialogue on that for sure. Eddie says non-inventory is basically the keepers of material. My dude Eddie is not playing. Eddie is our official learning trainer for the live. Eddie, you got to tune in every time now. He's been present the last live. I don't think the live before that, but he's here. Any questions? We get a lot of questions on here, and I don't be knowing different roles, a lot of them. Now's the time to ask. We got the learning trainer in the building. He's our official learning trainer. He will be tuned in Thursdays at 7 p.m. So we have question on departments. Eddie is going to let us know. So when it comes to non-inventory, I did get it. I've been asked about that a lot. So this is actually going to be helpful. He says non-inventory is basically the keepers of materials used throughout the FC. That makes sense. Tape for 5S, tape for the Green Mile, bin clips for counters, basically anything used for day-to-day operations throughout the SC. My dude broke that down as if that was in the. You got the rule book or what? My dude, that looks like that's read right off of Amazon's non-inventory description. Shout out to you, Eddie. That's what I'm talking about, man. We needed Eddie in the building. Christian Nicolette finally came back. Welcome back. See shout out to you, Jason. Thank you so much for being tuned in. Thank you much for being tuned in. Let's see. All right. It says, hello at Amazon. I've worked as a packer, picker, ICQA, water spider for Pack Station, and I will go for CW 1000 and problem solve. Any tips on applying for PA while doing this? Well, any tips for applying for PA while doing this? Help me. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. But apply now. Don't wait until you know, like you don't need much under your belt to be a PA. What you have, you got enough to be a PA. You got more than enough. When I was a PA, only thing I had under my belt, water spider, you feel me? VRC operated, you feel me? Dock worker and ambassador. Oh, okay. PG. I was a PG as well. But my boy who got promoted to PA before me, which we were supposed to get promoted at the same time, I felt like I needed to learn more. All he had was dock runner. You feel me? Like he ran pallets on the dock. That was it. So you really don't need as much as people may think. You got enough already. You got enough. But yeah, of course, if you add on to it, that's just more that you can put in your resume. I would actually encourage you, start applying. Next time you see it open, apply. The worst thing that can happen is they say no. That's it. Or you don't get an interview. But it seems like you already have enough. Talk to your manager. Let them know you're interested. What has your manager said yet? Have you spoken to your manager yet? That's one of the biggest keys. Believe it or not, most people don't even tell their managers they want to get promoted. At least back when I was in the FC, because that was a big thing. I got promoted so quick, it was a lot of people mad at me. And when they finally came to talk to me, one of the biggest things, they was mad I got promoted so quick. And I would always ask them, first off, for some, I'm like, I've always known you to not like the company. Oh, well, yeah, I just hate, but I'm like, well, how are you expected to get promoted if you talk bad about the company to everybody? You're not going to get promoted like that. And another thing I would always ask, did you ever tell anybody you want to get promoted? And literally 99%, except maybe, not 99, I'll say like 95% of the people, no. So if you haven't told or spoken to your manager about that yet, definitely speak to your manager about that. And then what you should do, have him give you tasks. Like, hey, I definitely want to look into this tier 3 position. What do I have to do to get there? And because you want to put them in a position to where you're going to hold them accountable, or where there's some accountability. Because if you just say, hey, I want to get promoted. All right, cool. All right, yeah, I'll let you know when something's open. There's no accountability there. You feel me? Like, you want to make sure you're holding them accountable, but then you want to make sure you put yourself in a position where they can see you're holding yourself accountable. Hey, what do I need to do to prepare myself? What steps do I need to take to prepare myself for the next opening for a PA? I would like to go for it. All right, well, I want you to do this, this, and this. Say less. 2 weeks later, yo, I did this, this, and this. What else should I need to do? You know what I mean? So if you haven't done that, definitely do that. Much love. Stay strong, my dude. Definitely will. We have to. Listen, we don't have no other choice. Well, you do. You feel me? We got choices. That's the thing. That's what, you know what I mean? Like, It's just like, if you do choose, like, not everybody chooses to stay strong. Some people choose to cave in. Some people break. And the sad thing about it is they end up staying there. You know what I mean? So man, I appreciate that, Jason. And I encourage everybody else, stay strong. You know what I mean? Like, are there realities in earth in our society that are against certain people? Yes, that's a fact. There, red line, like, there's literal historical facts, you feel me, of certain things being against certain people. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Like, but that does not, in my mind, I don't care. You feel me? Like, I look, my thing, I'm real balanced, right? I always look the good, the bad, the ugly. I look from this perspective. I look from this perspective. I like to be aware. It's not that, somebody left a comment, they was like, yo, you got to stop looking on the negative side of YouTube. It's like, nah, I like to be aware of reality. And the thing is, reality is not all roses. I'm just saying, reality is sometimes hurtful. You know what I mean? I've been in a position as a PA, and I've heard and seen leaders say some racial stuff. You know what I mean? They didn't think I was going to see it, but somebody showed me a chime. Hey, you see this? It's like, dang, that's how they really think. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, but it's still, even though, so we have to be aware of reality. You have to be aware of these certain things. Yeah, cool. But me, I'm not accepting it. You know what I mean? Like, no, ain't nobody gonna tell me if I want that you're gonna stop me. You're my barrier. Please. Okay, they may stop me once. They may stop me twice. I'm gonna go 4 times. I'm gonna go 5 times. You know what I mean? So that's the mindset we have to have. But let's be real, reality as well. Sometimes it hurts. You know what I mean? Sometimes being in that situation, that does hurt. But I would encourage you, keep going. That's a fact. So he says, not enough African Americans are PAs or managers. I feel where you coming from, but I've seen a lot. That's okay. So it's different variables. Like I'm saying, I'm not defending the company or nothing like that. Let's keep it real. Let's look at reality. I think one of the things they have to play, where are you located? You know what I mean? Where are you located? It does go by your demographic as well. You know what I mean? What demographic are you in? But let's just speak for me personally. Let's say my journey, right? When I was at LGB3, this was in Eastvale. This is in Cali. It's like Eastvale's like Riverside. But my shift, it wasn't that many black people. You know what I mean? Just being real. And one of the PAs, like, it was me, another black dude. It was probably like 4 of us, something like that. One of them ended up being a PA, and I ended up being a PA. But I feel like I'm saying, what you're saying is that ain't new. You know what I mean? So, and it's a lot of people. Google what you're writing right now. I'm not gonna say it bluntly, but Google. You know what I mean? What you're saying it has weight to it. I'm not denying that. You know what I mean? I'm not denying that at all. I'm just saying, okay, so what do we do with that information? Do we not shoot for it? Do we not go for it? Because somebody brought me that information to discourage me for going for the PA role. Imagine if I would have listened. I wouldn't be in a brand new home right now. You know what I mean? So, reality, are those things there? It can be. That's a fact. Yes, it can be like that. But we shouldn't let that stop us, or anybody. You feel me? For whatever type of discrimination, whatever type of whatever, you know what I mean? We shouldn't let it stop us. Because my thing at this point, like I'm saying, what you're saying holds weight. And if anybody disagrees, Google. You feel me? When I Googled, I did a vlog on is there racism in Amazon, and I Googled. You find some stuff that's been there's been some sweeping. You feel me? And I lifted up rugs. I'm like, oh, let me cover that rug back up. I can't put that in the vlog. But what I'm saying with you is what do you say? So what are you saying? You know what I mean? Like, what do we do with this information? Like I said, is that a reality? I believe so, because it's facts out there about situations. But so what do you say? I still, my mindset and my suggestion, we take that bet, but you still shoot for the goal. At least that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Because it's not just Amazon, bro. Like this is, you know what I mean? Like where do you go and that could possibly not be there? You know, like it's going to be a lot of places. I just, I say, man, I shoot through it. What's good, SSL TV? What a shout out to you. Thank you so much for being tuned in. What's good, SBA? I feel DSPs don't care about their drivers. Well, mine don't. I think and it is bigger than I think this is big. What you're saying is bigger than the DSPs. I think that's just all these companies in general. On the delivery side, of course, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it so blunt, but it's like if they, all right, you guys care so much, why do you have us delivering at nighttime? Even we got 12 hours in a day. Why are we not going out earlier and being back? That's my biggest red flag about delivery. And it's not just Amazon. It's because we see a lot of vloggers with Amazon delivery ranting, you know what I mean, given the usual. But it ain't just Amazon. It's FedEx. It's UPS, the union. They got a union. You be like, what they got to complain about? Look it up. They be complaining too. USPS. They get paid more than everybody. They got complaints. You know what I mean? So, but with Amazon, yeah, I don't think my whole thing is like, yo, if you care, that's my biggest thing. We're outside at night with goods. Would you put your loved one out in the streets, private properties at nighttime with a car full of goods? No, you feel me? So I think it comes down to profit. You feel me? Like people, they don't. It's like, yeah, I care about lives, but I care about profit. You know what I mean? My opinion. So do I think DSPs care? I think they do, but I think they feel. But I don't think that weighs more than the profit. You know, like, hey, yeah, I feel you, but we need to get these packages delivered because I got to get paid. You know what I mean? That's how I think it is. It don't need to be like that. Is that right? No. You know what I mean? But the delivery, it's not just Amazon. The delivery industry has some issues. You feel me? That's what I've learned on the delivery side for sure. Wait, what? Shout out to Lloyd. Shout out to you, Lloyd. Thanks so much for being tuned in. Now the Diaz brothers would you ever fight one of them? I don't even know who that is. The Diaz brothers? You know what I mean? Is that like, that sound like some wrestlers? Are they like wrestlers or something? When it comes to fighting, I'm cool. I only would want to fight if it is a survival. You know what I mean? Like I have to be defending myself from a threat, or family. You know, like I don't even like to play with fighting because, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to turn that on and turn it off to play. You feel me? Like to play? Oh, let's play fight. Let's box. You know, no, like, you know what I mean? So I don't like to play around with fighting because if I lose, you feel me? We boxing, we got gloves on, and I lose, we got to box every day. You feel me? Until I win. Every day at 2:00, we now got a match, a battle. You feel me? A bout until I win. But I got to work. Bet. Get ready for lunchtime. Then. You feel me? I'll be out there waiting at your job at lunch. I did that. We used to box in my garage. I had boxing gloves in high school, and we would box, but I would win. You know what I mean? Like I can't, like I never had like got knocked out from a, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. But especially now, man, I'm older. You know what I mean? Like I ain't got the energy. You feel me? Like I'm not trying to get punched in the ribs. I got insurance. I got to worry about, you feel me? We in inflation. You feel me? I can't worry about a doctor bill because I wanted to box somebody. Nah, man, I'm too old. Economy is too crazy right now. I can't afford I can't afford it, man. So when I box the Diaz brothers, I'll humbly bow out. You feel me? Nah, I wouldn't do it. You feel me? I wouldn't box nobody. Nah, I'm cool, man. But hey, shout out to the Diaz brothers. And shout out to you. You know, saying you want to see me box somebody. Boxing is fun though. I ain't gonna lie, it is fun. You know what I mean? Like to test it out and stuff. I'm just a little too old now, man, to be playing around and boxing people. Hey, man, you see SB box yesterday? Nah, man. Like, you gonna be out there in my PA vest. You feel me? Like, yo, come on. Uncle Jeff behind me. Like, yeah, come on. You got this, SB. You got to raise if you take them down. Oh, snaps. Me boxing. That would be hilarious. All right, Charlie, what it do? Charlie, shout out to you. It says, about to deliver a break for me. Uh-oh. See, you know I'm getting tired. Here I go. I need something to wipe my head with. I'm sweating. All right, so y'all, everybody throw a prayer up for Charlie. Cause Charlie, why are you about hold on, Charlie? Why are you about to deliver? Is what? Ain't it like late? It's 8:00, Charlie. What you mean you about to deliver? What is you about to deliver? What's going on? Yo, Charlie, be safe. Please be safe out there. All right, 6 Don, what it do? Why no VTO since December? I don't know, but I think that's something to be grateful for, though. Because the way it's looking, I'm surprised they're not doing MTO, mandatory time off. So if you don't have VTO, that's what's up. Because that means you got work. That means they need their workers. So I would take advantage of that. I don't think that's going to be going on for the rest of this year. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting worse by the day. It's getting worse by the day. It's getting worse, but I can't say nothing else, but it's getting worse by the day. Everything is getting worse. Every sector is getting worse every day. This is not going to be able to hold up. It just can't. This cannot hold up. It's going to be bad. Work your overtime if you have it. If you got to take your VTO, take your VTO. You feel me? If you need to rest, but use that responsibly. It's not going to be good. I'm telling you. North Carolina, the differential is 350. That's what's up for Saturday and Sunday. That's what's up. So he says that's not how you get promoted. Expound. You feel me? How do you get promoted? Have you gotten promoted in Amazon? I got promoted. I know a gang of people around me that got promoted. I know hiring managers who do the promotions. How do you get promoted? I would love to hear your thoughts. You know what I mean? Unless you like, politics. Okay, I see what you're saying. But what's that? Parnell, let us know on how you get promoted. Definitely would love to hear your feedback on that for sure. They wear the vest for the pockets. Hey, somebody said that. Who just told me that? Somebody that I just spoke to on, what was that, Wednesday or something? They up here, they got some levels above me, but they were saying that too. They was like, I just wear the vest for the pockets. That's what's up. That must be like an Amazon thing. Awesome live, SB. It all works out for the good. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If y'all haven't hit that like button yet, hit the like button. It says, I am on the donut shift Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, no weekends, but the happiest people I've seen shift wise are those flex people, right? Because they come and go as they please. You feel me? I don't think that's the safest shift, just being honest, going, as we project 6 months, feel me, 9 months. I don't think that's the safest shift. But as of right now, yeah, they do seem happy because they come and go as they please. I remember when I was a PA, it would be like, I would chop it up with some of them. They're like, I'm just here for 3 hours. And then I might come back and accept the shift at 9:00 for like 2 hours. I'm like, all right. You feel me? Because then also, you have to look at the stability. Now, if that's their part-time gig, man, that's what's up. That's fire. But if that's your full income and you're a flex shift, that can be an issue. You know what I mean? Like if you plan on trying to line up finances to get like a home or a car, you know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody, like I'm saying, the road is different for every single person. But I agree. I've seen a lot of happy flex workers for sure. On those flex schedules, I'll say. Eddie says, love learning ambassadors who take pride in their work. They are my eyes and ears, and honored to have such a strong team for areas I own as a learning trainer. I looked at Stowe Pick and ICQA. That's a fact. Listen, I truly believe learning ambassadors are one of the most important pieces. Of course, everybody plays their part, but the reason why the learning ambassadors are so important, not just because they're the first people that they're encountering and teaching them. I mean, they're teaching the fundamentals. If you don't have the fundamentals right, if the base of the house ain't right, anything you build on that is going to collapse. You know what I mean? And not just that, the reason why I love the ambassador position, I wanted to change my department. And this is when I was trying to change the world at Amazon. I wanted my department to be like the greatest. Um, I that anyways, that was back in those days. And I knew, like, before I was even an ambassador, I was like, yo, if I get into that position, I could change my department. Literally, I impacted my department by being a learning ambassador, not just because of the fundamentals. Mentally, I would it because this is a problem at Amazon. This is one of the problems. There's a whole lot of them, but this is one. The mindset. You have so many, there's a lot of bitter people in Amazon for whatever reason, some just, some unjust. But you get a lot of people that come in, and as soon as they get in, they're like vampires, little negative vampires. Just, oh, I hate this place. Let me suck your blood so you can hate this place too. You know what I mean? Like, they are quick to tell anybody with hope how terrible this place is and how they should hate it too. You know what I mean? So I use the ambassador to frame people's minds when they came in, to give them vision, give them, you know what I mean? I went to the mindset, and I tried to set and change the culture through being an ambassador, because I'm talking to all the new people coming in. And you know what I mean? It did his work. But I can't talk about it too much. Can't give Amazon no tips because they're not gonna pay nobody for it. It says it's hard to move up in non-inventory. I believe it, especially if you said there's no L4 there. Yeah, you might as well just go ahead and lateral or go for the 4 somewhere else for sure. What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you tuned in. That's sad, I know, but it sucks. Like reality, they're sad. Reality sad. Reality is all these different things. We got sad things in our reality. We got happy things in our reality. We got joyful things. We got, you know what I mean? It's reality. I'm not really about hiding from reality. I'm about acknowledging reality. But yeah, we look at it from all different areas. You know what I mean? But we don't sit there and just, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Thanks, SB. I've been safely working international travel assignments back in the US. Hey, let's go. That's what why didn't you record it? Did you record it? Are you posting these videos on your channel? You should do that. Why don't you start vlogging? A travel nurse. You all over the country. You just went international. Why you not vlogging that? That would be dope. I ain't gonna lie. I would try to tune in. That would be dope. All right, let's see. Romney says at 8. Shout out to Romney. What a dude, my dude. How you been? I ain't seen you in the comment section in a minute. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. At AKC1, they give us the worst at our stations for picking, I believe that is. They won't let us stow either. Yeah. I remember them days when I used to stow, and I used to get, it was something called RSR. Forget about it. I was done. So that's I mean, and that's the thing. Like, what do you do in that situation? You try to make the best out of it, man. As much as it sucks, you know what I mean? I would try to make the best out of it. When I was, because I've been in that situation plenty of times, I would just try to make the best out of it. It sucks, but there's really nothing else. I mean, we can't get mad. Anything else we do, it ain't gonna work. Just learned stow today. So now I know pick, ship, doc, and stow. Next one I'm looking to do is ICQA. Congrats on that. That's what's up. Why? So here's my question. Why do you want to learn all of that? Are you like on a mission? You feel me? Like you trying to get all of that to put on a resume, or you just like switching it up and learning new stuff? Because I know people like that too, who just love learning new stuff. Nothing wrong with that at all. Hey, that's what's up. But congrats on that. Congrats. Let's see. How far am I down? Oh, y'all commenting. I need to catch up. Okay. I'm not that far. Have a PA train you as a PG and learn how to run the department. Learn the STAR method for the interview and learn the Amazon principles and have a story for each principle. Here's another one too. Don't offend your manager. You feel me? Like, or don't be, I don't want to say don't offend. Don't be like always. Yeah, one of the principles is disagree and commit, right? But there's always, at every Amazon, there's always like somebody who just doesn't commit or doesn't agree for anything. You feel me? And always, well, that's not right. And it's like always going against the grain. I've seen, in my experience, in my opinion, I've seen that hold people back. So I would throw that in there as well. Definitely, you want to have all the things that you can to put on your background. You got to watch your attitude though as well, because who wants anybody on their team that's not a team player? Just being honest, you know what I mean? Like, you got to remember that, yeah, they're looking at somebody to do the job, but they're looking at the person. When I was a PA, and they always came to me, hey, who should we get to be the what did we used to call him, the QB? Not it was a QB for one building, the QB problem solver, and then like, all right, who should we put the lead over here? They would always come to me. Want to know what I would be focused on? Of course, I would, qualify those who can do the job, but the determining factor, their attitude. Who wants to be around somebody all day that doesn't like to listen? Who wants to be around? You know what I mean? So be sure, as you're trying to move up as well, you have have a good attitude. You know what I mean? That plays a big part as well. I've seen people with a good attitude who's good go further than somebody with a bad attitude with exceptional skills. I've seen that, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, there's people I've had to ask, why didn't you put in for a PA position? Oh, I have 7 times, 9 times, 10 times. Literally. I'm like, and you never even got an interview? It's just noted. Be careful with them attitudes. I'm just saying. But yeah, you definitely, if you can get around your PA to start to learn things, take advantage of that as well. So you can put that on your resume. And exactly, you definitely want to know that STAR method for sure. And learn the Amazon principles. Yep. All those is for real. That's a fact. D, shout out to D. Thank you so much for tuning in. It says, journal your projects or stories. Have data on your resume and your STAR review. No, but definitely, yeah, they're big on projects. I'm doing a vlog. What is it called? I was just working on it. I got a lot of stuff, but I was working on one basically talking about how they dangle the carrot. All jobs, you know what I mean? Oh, that's why. Because somebody left a comment today, and it said, I think it was on the video that I did about Vest Ego, and they said, like, don't you hate when you have to do the job of your manager or something like that? So when it comes to projects, they're gonna push that, which is great. You feel me? You want to be innovative and all that stuff, but make sure not only that you journal those things, try to get as many eyes on them as possible. And what I mean by that is your awareness of your projects, because you may roll out a project that kills it and they don't even know you got anything to do with it. You know what I mean? So I would say when it comes to your projects, make sure you bring awareness to it as well. But D, good stuff. That's a fact. Projects are a big thing for sure. And as you say as well, when it comes to data, from what I've heard and from the hiring managers that I know, of course, they're big on numbers and percentages and all that good stuff. So that helps out as well, for sure. Eddie says, that's awesome. ICQA is a great spot, especially cool down after a hard day. Just always make sure you use a bin clip and always double check your counts. I'll do Eddie's on it, man. Shout out to Eddie. I've been on 4 away teams as an ambassador and a PA. I'm telling y'all, go hop on an away team. Man, if I get back into a warehouse as an AM, I'm going on an away team as an AM. The away teams was fire. It's so dope. What did it say? Depends on your facility. I know. Yep, that's what we were saying. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Definitely appreciate the support. That means a lot. Thank you so much for the super chat. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. ACY1 front half days has a PFC ops manager who's black. He's also in his late 20s and the best manager I've ever had in my life. That's what's up. I'm saying it is like, I don't know. It's just, but I think it has to be like a quota or something. But I feel where he was coming from as well. That's not an uncommon topic. That's actually a, it's pretty heavy topic. Eddie, shout out to you, my guy. Thank you so much for dropping the knowledge and all that good stuff. So we'll see Eddie next week. Day shift is excellent at ACY1. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I gotta catch up because y'all dropping them. It says my site VTO'd a bunch of people. That's why I'm stowing today. Most of the time I'll problem solve. Has that been have they been consistently or consistency? I'm sorry, y'all. Have they been VTOing people like consistently? Or was it just today, or is this something that they're continually like doing? Because if so, I would try to inquire on that. Like, hey, how's volume? And I would try to get some information. I'm telling you, man, being in those buildings right now, if I was y'all, I would just be on the watch for volume, just in case. Inbound is finally giving out VTE. That's what I'm talking, or VET. Take it. You feel me? Take it. That's what I'm talking about. Congrats on that. Just don't work. You know what I mean? If you need the rest, take the rest. But if you're able to put in that extra work, do it. I mean, do we not need it right now? Is anybody not being affected by inflation and being affected by, did I say infected? Affected by crazy utility bills and all that stuff? I would try to take advantage of it. 50 sites across the country capped flex hours at 20. See, I'm not tripping. I told you I would not want to be a flex. Wouldn't want to do it. Wouldn't want to do it. Man, that sucks. What? I'm saying. Let's see. I was about to say, didn't they lower their man? So was this like announced or what? How do you all y'all know about this? Man, y'all gotta let me know. Was that like announced or something? Hey, what's good? Yo, that was one of my associates. What up, Rosemary? How you doing? Yo, Rosemary was a beast. She did everything. She was one of our ambassadors. She just killed it in everything. Rosemary was a beast. What are you doing here, Rosemary? How'd you even know I was live? I didn't even know you followed the channel. That's what's up. Rosemary, what it do? What you been up to? That's what's up. That's a fellow. I was her PA. And at GYR1. So that's an ex Amazonian right there. Or you're not. No, yeah, she's not Amazon no more. But beast. And it's just a super dope person too. And she would be swagged out. I'd be like, yo, why you got so many Jordans? Rosemary, why you got to stun on me? You feel me? Because then she'll be stunning up, right? Fresh, brand new Jordans. And then gonna come stand right by me. I'm like, yo, can you stand over there? You shining too hard. You feel me? Like, yo, I'm trying to breathe. Like, shout out to Rosemary. Rosemary would be killing the game. That's what's up. I know. I'm telling you, hey, it was lit up there. Those are the good days. She was there when I started, like back when GYR1 first opened. It was GYR1 was official. They should pay them. When I worked at Walgreens warehouse, we got paid for being an ambassador. Yeah, I think it should be some type of incentive of 25 cents. You feel me? At least 50 cents for being an ambassador. 50 cents for being an ambassador. 75 cents for being an ambassador. You feel me? 25 cents for indirect. Whatever you have under your belt, add that up. You know what I mean? That would be dope. I think people would take it a little more serious. I think that would help morale a little bit. But you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. That's a good point, though. I agree with you. They should for sure. I'm a Flex RT. So I have to do 30 hours minimum. I do like the flexibility of choosing day. Shout out to Catherine. This is Catherine. Thank you so much for tuning in. If y'all haven't yet, be sure to hit the like button. If you definitely haven't yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It says I'm a flex, so I have to do 30 hours minimum. So that's Flex RT. Okay, so I guess there's a Flex RT and a regular flex. So that's probably why they capped the regular flex. I'm guessing. I don't know. But okay, that's what's up. I do like the flexibility of choosing my days. They can be different each week. I don't want full time right now anyways. See, now that's the perfect boat. If you don't want the full time, that makes sense. That makes sense right there. Do you remember working together? Yeah, Rosemary. Of course. What you mean? Uh-oh, I think somebody's calling my phone. Hold on, y'all. That's one of ow. The dude who's calling right now is somebody who worked at the building. If you're tuned in, Jeff, drop a comment. Don't call. He gonna call me on live. Hey, you live right now? I mean, I was before you just messed up the feed. Drop a comment, Jeff. I'm gonna pull you in. I'll pull you in the live, Jeff. Come on, we can do some LGBT3 stories, man. Hop up on the live. And Rosemary, of course, I remember. What you mean? Do I remember? You was lit. You feel me? You was one of the dopest. You were just dope. You were a dope person. Your vibe was dope. You always had dope energy. It was just dope. You know what I mean? Of course, it was official. Let me see. How old are you, bro? How much do you think is good to have saved by 22? I'm 30. What am I again? I think I know you like, what you mean? Listen, once I turned 25, every year after that, I was 25. I got that from my mom. Mom, if you watching, shout out to mom. She been 21 for like 40 years now. I was younger, and it's funny because my little brother did that to her too. But she would always be like, I'll be like, Mom, how old are you? 20, 21. Next year, how old are you? 21. But yeah, after I was 25, man, I'm not gonna lie, I stopped worrying about it. The reason why is because literally our minds are powerful. I'm just it sounds crazy, but you're I'm as old as I think, like as I feel. You know what I mean? I don't, but okay, let me see. I'm 34. 34? I'm 34. We'll stick with that. That sounds good. That sounds good to me. I'm 34. But literally, I don't keep track. I try not to keep track because I don't like hearing I'm getting old. You feel me? Like, because then you feel old, then you move old. And you know, how many people do you hear? Yeah, I'm getting old. I just said that like 3 times in this video. You know what I mean? No, you feel me? I'm a track star. My body work. You feel me? My mind is great. I'm not even in my peak yet. But okay, let me answer your question. Sorry. Sorry, King of Dreams. He says, how old are you, bro? How much do you think is good to have saved by 22? Honestly, any savings you have at 22, I think you're winning because most people don't save at 22. I didn't save at 22. I don't know nobody right now that's 22 that has a savings. I don't know too many of them. So I think it all depends on, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, we're all different because we're all at different stages. We all have different goals. So let's say I'll use myself. When I was 22, I was at home. I didn't have nothing saved. We're not going to use me. We're going to use you. Let's say you're with your parents right now. You're 22. Let's say you work in Amazon. I would say even if you had 5,000, that's great. You know what I mean? If you have 1,000, that's great. It all comes down to your goal. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to like? If you're 22, look, I would try to get in position to get a house. I think that's a mistake I made. Why? I got a house at 34. You feel me? I'm from 34, 33. I would have tried to shoot and strive for that way earlier at your age. You need to have at least 2-year job history and the credit to qualify. And of course, like the money for the down payment and all that stuff. But I would have done that way younger instead of waiting until I was 30. I would have been way more well off. So what's your goal? Like, are you trying to travel the world? Are you want to be stable? So you're going to try to save for a house. What are you saving for? Are you trying to save so you can invest? Well, what are you going to invest in? It's just so much. It's so many moving parts depending on who you are as a person. But by you saving at 22, my guy, wait, let me see, King of Dreams, I can't tell if you're a guy or girl. My friend, you winning. You know what I mean? I would just try to just keep something saved. But depending on what you're striving for, that's where it may vary. Roberto, what it do? I've noticed that the volume is low when the stock market goes red heavy. Yeah, I never even thought of it like that. The volume being low when the stock market is red. But I mean, the stock market, I don't know. I don't know. I've never even tried to like equate like that. That's what's up, if so. But I don't know though. I mean, I don't know, I guess. I just know it has to come down to consumer spending. And when the stock market is low, I mean, people still gonna spend the stuff that's on Amazon. You feel me? Like, they usually still buy those things. It's just people seem like they tend to hold back in the stock market when it's low. Um, but that's just my opinion. Like I said, I never really looked at it like that. So you might be right. And if so, that's, man, that's what's up. Um, but yeah, I never looked at it like that. But that's some dope stuff right there. Dope stuff. Learning new stuff and moving around, nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's some people who just like to learn those new things. It keeps them fresh. It keeps them going. Nothing wrong with that. I know a few people on Amazon who did that. Devin, shout out to Devin Vargas. Thank you so much for being tuned into the live. I work 5/8 at my FC. They got 8-hour FCs. What FC is this? Found the shift a couple months ago. Like it's midday 4 to 12. That's what's up. 5/8. I remember hearing different people talk about that, if they would rather work 5/8 or the 4/10s that we usually work. Do you like the 5/8? I wouldn't even I like the 4/10s. The reason why is because you had the 4 days and then 3 days off. I just think it just took my body a while to get used to it, because at first it would take you a whole day to recoup and regroup. So you really only got 2 days off, because the first day off after your week, you got to sleep, you feel me? Or you're not doing much because you're so tired from the work week. But once my body got used to it, especially when I was a PA and I'm ripping and running all day and I was used to it, I love them 3 days off. Shout out to Ask Me What It Do. Thank you so much for tuning in. Some Amazon managers see you as a threat to their positions when you ask intelligent questions. You want to learn very fast and do the job perfectly. They want to reduce you by assuming you too sweet. Now, is that a thing where Amazon's yes, people do see people as threats. And it's just the corporate ladder anywhere in Amazon FC. It's a ladder. You know what I mean? You got the L1, you got the L3, 4, 5, 6. It's a chain. It's a ladder. So, but that everywhere where that's at, every job that I've worked, where there's a ladder, you're going to deal with that. You're going to find people who see you as a threat. Not everybody likes the fact that there's a new person coming in and is killing it. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's, that's true. So it says, when you ask intelligent questions and want to learn very fast and do the job perfectly, they want to reduce you by assigning you to sweep. They would try to have me pallet run. I was a big dude, I'm still have a nice size, but they would always be like, oh yeah, you want pallet run. I did that for like 3 days, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and just stow. No, I'm cool. I'm gonna stow until they got the point. Just because, you're not gonna pigeon me over here in an indirect role. That's not the goal. You feel me? Like, I prove to you I can do it. I'll still help out, but you know what I mean? So yeah, just be aware. It's all about being aware. That's in life, it's about being aware. And in the workplace, it's about being aware, especially when you want to move up. You're being aware of the whole situation. You got to be aware of who's above you. When I was working in the FC, I was aware of who my manager was, who the other managers were, who the ops was, who the senior ops. And I'm talking about, I'm on the what was that thing called? Where you can see, what's it called? Where you look on your on A to Z, or not A to Z, the phone tool. There you go. I check. I know who my senior is. I know what buildings they came from. I know if they started off as a tier 1, or if they came in as this. Or be aware, you know what I mean? But also be aware of things as well. If I was aware there was people when I was trying to be a PA who was above me who didn't want me to be a PA. I was aware of my peers who was jealous and who didn't want me to be a PA. I was aware of the supporters I had. I was aware of the ops manager endorsing me. You know what I mean? You just have to be aware and move accordingly in all areas of life. Okay, so that's for them. Man, she's a wicked manager. Yo, it says those wicked managers want you to do some duty for 6 months, 3 years, 6 months, 3 years without rotating staff to different departments unless you are their friends. Doing same tasks for long is boring. That's why people quit very easily, and their leadership doesn't care nor try to find out why. Oh, I've never, and this is my experience, I've never come across anybody quit for it being boring. But that's just my experience. So of course we got different experiences, but all the managers I've seen quit was due to pay. All of them. Actually, the ones who had the boring jobs, they loved it because they just talk all day. You feel me? They'll go, you feel me, disappear for 5 hours. Like it's not like they was like, man, I want to be innovative and I want to do some work. No, they would be chilling and just from my experience though. I've never seen anybody quit from it being boring at all. I've seen people quit because it was too much. I've seen a gang of them quit because it was too much stress and not enough pay. You feel me? And tier ones making more than them when it came to peak season. You feel me? But I've never seen nobody quit because it was boring though. But like I'm saying, I'm not saying that, I'm not disqualifying that. That's just from from my journey that I've been on. Rico, shout out to you, Rico. Thank you much for tuning in. Everybody that's tuned in, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button. That's right underneath this area. I think right down there. Go ahead and hit that like button. Rico said, if you're not good with leadership, then forget everything. Facts. I'm telling you, I know people who never get a PA interview because of their attitude. Rico, was I lying? Rico, was I lying, Rico? I wasn't lying. Listen, attitude, what they say, yo, attitude. What's that saying? I got it saved as a screenshot. One of my motivation screenshots. I forgot what it says. Attitude, your attitude determines your altitude. I think that's on the 12 laws of, no, it's not. But it's an internet quote. I love it. But it's true. Your attitude, it doesn't matter how dope you are. It does, but it don't. When it comes to promotion, I'm telling you, I have seen in my journey, in my experience, people not even get an interview and they were beast. I'm talking about beast, but the attitude sucked. I'm just saying, like, yo, but even in that, like, okay, so with that situation, there's a person that I've seen that was in that situation. In my building, they never moved up, but they ended up going to another building and moving up. You know what I mean? So even if you don't rub your team, your leadership the right way, if you have all the knowledge, that's what I'm saying. Don't ever let nobody tell you can't do nothing, no matter what the reason is. Because the person, I almost said that person, they put in every time a PA position was open, every time. They knew everything. Never got an interview for like 2 years, but didn't never quit. Say, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna put it in for another building. Ended up getting the promotion over there. But Rico, listen to me, telling you, yeah. If you listen, if you think you finna go in there and change the game, you'll be surprised. I used to laugh at people. I did, because some people, the audacity of some people. And this was I a PA? It was before I was a PA. People will come in, think they finna just tell the managers what to do. You feel me? Like they just gonna correct everybody and you trust me, you're not gonna win that. That's not how you win. You're not gonna win that way. You know what I mean? You're not gonna bully yourself into a promotion. Not gonna happen at all. So it's best to, even if you don't want to walk around with a positive attitude, let's just say, like, don't be, if you're having a bad day, cool, be human, you know what I mean? But when you're dealing with people, make sure your attitude's on point though, for sure. Why is the donut shift hard to get? More like, why isn't it available like the normal shifts? I think because a lot of people want that shift. You get Friday off. You get, Monday. What is it? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You get the weekend off. That's what it was. Even a lot of people want that because of the weekend. So I'm not mad at them. Me, I didn't care. I was like, yo, there's more money on the weekend. All right, I want to work the weekend. There's more money on night shift. Put me on night shift. Well, the PA getting paid more. Bet I want to be a PA. Let's see. It says some leadership date associates to push them to the next level. Some leadership date associates to push them to the. I think it's the opposite. I think some associates date leadership to get to the next level. Leadership just takes advantage of the opportunity, which ain't right. I'm not saying either one is right, But I've seen it as the associate. They know, listen, no one's stupid in that situation either. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody you're saying in that situation right there, they know the role they're playing. And they're all wrong. You feel me? The associate who's trying to date leadership to get a position, they're coming with that mindset. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. They know the plan is to try to get a promotion. The leadership knows what they're doing. You feel me? They know what they doing. You feel me? They know they're gonna try to put them in position, but they gonna date them. You feel me? No one is blind in that situation. There's no dignity in anybody in that situation. That's a mess. That right there is a mess. But no one, everybody's playing their part in there. You know what I mean? So let's not just put that on the leadership. Are they wrong? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is the associate wrong? Yes. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to go. You're not going to win in the long run. Nobody in that position, leadership or the associate. Any one of those two continue in the long run, they probably will not be there. I'm just saying. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you. You know what I mean? So I've seen that. I've seen this, exactly what you're talking about. And it never plays out well. You know what I mean? It don't play out well. So I wouldn't go that route. There's people who go that route. I posted a story on YouTube, not story, what they call them on YouTube, shorts. And I gave the perfect example. I've seen this. I've seen associates be at the manager desk. Oh, I'm talking flirting hard. You feel me? Cheesing, giggling, flipping the hair. Oh my gosh. And I'll be over there stowing mad. Mad. You feel me? I didn't know how to deal with it at first. Like, yo, this favoritism, I'm not feeling this. I didn't know how to deal with it at first. Oh, I was angry. And I would let them know. I would just sit there and stare with a mad face. But like I said, it never played out well. Everyone who tried to go that route, imagine, okay, an associate and leadership, they want to fondle together to get a promotion. What happens when that relationship goes south? It happens. You know what I mean? You don't want to be in that situation. That's not how you want to get promoted. Why leaders see you're good, they gang up against you to make you quit. Ooh, who is this? Ask me, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Ask me. Look, she got you hitting all the juicy stuff. You trying to get me in trouble, huh? She like, oh, I'm about to make SP spill all the beans tonight. Who are you? Who are you? Ask me. You gotta be I know you in Amazon. You a L5? You a 6? Oh, let me see. Okay, I'm just trying to see how far down I am on the comments. I got to catch up. But okay, so when they see you're good, listen. If you feel people are ganging up on you, especially leadership, do what you got to do to protect yourself. Evidence, and handle your situation. You got to go to HR to protect your livelihood. Do that. But when you're dealing with leadership, you must have evidence. You feel me? You have to have proof of what you're saying is factual, and you're not just going off of feelings, because that happens. There's a lot of times where associates just don't like a manager, and then they want to lie and make something up about them. That happens word against word. That's why it's usually not going to be in the favor of the associate. But if you in a situation you got hard facts, proof, you know what I mean? Rico says, yes, VTO each period at my FC, the hours of work isn't enough to survive without going down 8 walls or less. What state you in? What state is that? Man, I hope that changes for real. I've been told working for Amazon is like a gym workout, but you are getting paid for it. Yes, I call it Amazon Fitness. That's a fact. You're gonna lose weight. I'll even look at my old picture. Look on my community post. I'm in like perfect shape right there. You feel me? Like I'm all cut up, slim. You feel me? Face all chiseled because I was walking 10, 12 miles. Not even that. It was like 15 miles a day, every day, and was going to the gym. Oh yeah, you want to get right? You feel me? Do you want to lose weight? Is your cholesterol high? Is your blood pressure boiling? Are you a little bit overweight? Go to Amazon. Go to your local FC. Don't worry about it. Are you afraid of an interview? Don't worry about it. There are no interviews. Are you worried about your past past crimes? They don't check it. Just go. But anyway, yo, go to the FC. You're gonna get in shape. You're gonna lose weight. Your legs are gonna start growing muscle that you didn't know they was there. You feel me? Like facts. Rosemary said, I miss you, low key. I know we had a blast over there. I've been all around, honestly. I hope you're doing well. I've been following you since the day I met you. I was an ambassador, palm saw picker. You did everything. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. You was a beast. Anytime me and Paul needed something, where Rosemary at? Where Rosemary? Shout out to you, Rosemary. You were a beast. You feel me? You killed it. And man, it was so dope up there. We had, everybody wanted to go to our shift. That's a fact. We had the dopest shift. Every time people came for overtime, before they left, they would always come to the desk like, yo, I want to be a part of your shift. Like we had, everybody there was just lit. It was just, man, that was dope. I can't even lie. Rosemary, she was killing it right here. Hold on, where you go? Where's the little head at? It's like opposite from me in the screen. Anyways, Rosemary was lit. You feel me? Hands down, super in everything. Never had an attitude. Wait, did she have an attitude? We human, but of course, people got attitude. I don't remember, but she was just always willing to do whatever. You know, like, you need me to go do this? Bet, I got you. If then would come up, you need me to do anything? I'm glad you right on time. Yeah, can you go boom, boom, boom? Shout out to Rosemary, man. Shout out to Rosemary. Amazon don't pay well. Right. I mean, but the way they tried to compensate, the way they tried to make up for it, listen, I'm tired, y'all. They tried to, because like I said, they would try to make up for the lack of base pay with stocks, which is great. You feel me? Like I got stocks as the L4 and I cashed mine out. Whew, you feel me? That changed my thought. I was like, well, hold on. These stocks is pretty cool. I like this. You feel me? I ain't never, what? As soon as it vested, as soon as I was able to cash, I was like, cash. I didn't think about it. People was like, why don't you hold on to it? Oh, sorry. I cashed them out yesterday. As soon as 12 struck, as soon as the clock struck 12, you feel me? It was it was a wrap. It had no chance. But look at the situation we're in. Is that the best option now? Due to the situation where I can't really, once you can't talk about that type of stuff online, but I would hate to be depending on stocks right now. And then, yeah. So yeah. I want to go back to Amazon, but they said my account is still active when I applied. So I don't know. If you need the money, do it. I think it's a cool job. I'm not gonna lie. Amazon warehouse is straight. I had fun there, but it's all depending about where you're at in life, where you're at with your goals, where you're trying to be. It's I still think it's opportunity there. In the vlog I'm gonna make, I think it's one I'm gonna post tomorrow. I talk about how I think it is gonna take a little longer. If you're trying to get to that L6, I think it's gonna take a little longer now. And I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Just from and I've actually been hit up. Like I get hit up a lot, but I've been hit up and some stuff that I was told, I was like, yo, I don't think I want to go for the L6. Flex PT, minimum of 4 hours a week, and a Flex RT, minimum of 30 hours, but they did put a cap on how many hours. Juan says, shout out to Juan. What to do, Juan? Thank you so much for being tuned in. Do rates really matter? I don't know. Eddie he's not tuned in. But I'm pretty sure they do. Not like they used to back in the day, but with the way things are going now, I'm pretty sure they would. But when I was there, it seems like they really did. It was a lot of room before somebody was let go. You know what I mean? Like I've seen a few people let go for productivity in my time, but it was like they had to miss and then miss it and then miss it again. And then they finally got it right up and then they miss and then they miss. You know what I mean? It was like a long process, a retrain, an ambassador come and then another ambassador. And it's not that hard to hit productivity. Now it's at a point you don't even have to, I think it's still like this. Don't quote me for it, but I think it's like, as long as you're not in the bottom 20%, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's still going on, if they still have that, but productivity, like I've seen people high in age keeping up, but everybody's different. Everybody's different. You get to keep your medical benefits. Okay, that's what's up. Let's see, depend on your location. Some people are making 20 to 24 right now. Doing what? What you mean? What they doing? I need to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Patrick, get in touch with Amazon support chat. They should help. There were some positions that I had completed, but I was unable to get a new shift. Just ask for support. Reactivate your application. There you go. Hey, what it do, Isaiah? What it do? My guy, how you feeling, man? What's going on with you? Just getting off from doing overtime. Hello, what it do, man? That's what I'm talking about. Working at overtime too? Let's go, Isaiah. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Stack up. King of Dreams said, thank you for real. I have 9K saved to 22. Would have over 50K if I wasn't self-destructive and didn't make mistakes. Man, I think we would all have a lot of money in our bank accounts if we didn't make mistakes at 22. You feel me? So, I mean, hey, the blessing on that, you learned it was a mistake. You know what I mean? You learned from it. So I think it's better to learn those mistakes at 22 than it is 32, than it is 42, than it is 52. You know what I mean? There's people who learn the mistakes at 62, 52. You can't be making them mistakes then. So by you learning at this point, just try to have the discipline to not make those mistakes again. You know what I mean? But 9K, my guy, you have more money saved than most, what is it, 42% of Americans? The vlog, I don't know if you saw it. Go look at the vlog I did. The storm is here. It says most Americans, it gave a percentage, but I can't remember right now. It says they have less than, they don't even have $1,100 for emergency funds. My guy, you up. You up right now. So just continue to stack, write your goals down, you know what I mean, on what you plan to do with it. But congrats on that. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Shout out to Isaiah. Let's see. Rosemary says, hey, Rosemary, gonna be back in Amazon. You gonna make some Amazon blogs too, Rosemary, or what? Isaiah said, from what I see in my building, things are on a week-to-week basis. I've been getting overtime for the past 2 weeks, yet we aren't hiring anyone, and the building is empty as far as personnel. Man, well, that's good that y'all getting VT, and that's good that you capitalize on it while you got it, for sure. So I would definitely try to do that as long as you can. You feel me? Like, as long as you ain't hurting yourself or mentally you getting overstressed or nothing like that, because that burnout is real. But man, keep holding it down, my dude, for real. Rico said doing 410s, front half nights. Shout out to front half nights. What it do? How you feeling? How you feeling? It says Amazon work will pick up once the Feds lower interest rates. Interest rates are the key to understand where the economy is going. Yeah. And they ain't lowered them. They don't plan to lower them. That's what they said. Them, they keep is going up and up and up. You know what I mean? Like, and then they start to say, oh, well, it's because job. Well, we're not losing enough jobs yet. Let's raise it up more. I don't trust them job numbers. I think this is a setup. You feel me? This is not going to end well. But who am I? You feel me? I'm just a little guy in the corner of YouTube. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying. But yeah, the interest rates, they haven't been dropping at all. It's been going up. And that's hitting everybody. You feel me? It's hitting everybody. So I'm pretty interested. Like I said, y'all commented down here. Snaps, I didn't catch up. All right, let me see. We got another front half night in the building. That's what I'm talking about. See, all the legends is on front half. I bet you Eddie front half nights. Let's see. AWS is no different from Amazon. I feel like I'm my FC. There's a monopoly on leadership. I mean, if you aren't good in with them, then you're pretty much done with. That's a fact. Well, I won't say it's a fact, but yeah, it definitely seems it's politics. You know what I mean? Like, is there politics? Facts. You know what I mean? You got Obama over there. You got Trump over here. They be politics. It's politics in these FCs, from what I've seen, and just my opinion. But I don't. Some of it's toxic. I've seen that happen. What you're saying in a toxic from a toxic reason, but I've seen what you're saying in a healthy reason. What do I mean by that? I've seen to where it seems like they want to, they're not gonna let a toxic person in type thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion though. Like it's been very few times where I've seen somebody try to get in, try to be a PA, try to be a L4, try, and they never get in. It's been very few people I've seen in that situation. But the ones that was in that situation, the traits were the same. You know what I mean? So, but you're right. You're right. When it comes to them being tight knitted, I agree. But that's why I always try to, like, there was politics, you feel me? Like, I've seen politics, but I'm not dancing, you feel me? Like, I do what I gotta do, and hey, y'all, you know what I mean? Like, I always stayed away from the politics and the drama and this and that, and just did me and just worked hard. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah. Shout out to Wayne. What it do? 8 months as an AM. Let's go, Wayne. Let's go. Okay. 8 months, man. That's a cool 2-3 years right there. You talking about 8 Amazon months? You feel me? As an AM? That's what's up. That's a strong man right there. That long as an AM, I'm telling you, of course, PAs got pressure, but the AMs, the PAs only got to be accountable to the AM. The AM, it really falls on them. They got to bridge it. Ops is looking at them like, hey, why didn't we get them numbers? They be so pressured, man. I used to feel bad. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I've said it plenty of times with me and my AM. There's little times when we didn't hit rate or something went wrong. My AM was looking sad. I'm like, hey, you want me go in there within, our final sync meeting? Oh no, like, you going? No, what was it? It was like, yo, when we go in there with the final sync meeting, just like, no, just go ahead. Yo, shout out to the AMs, man. I got love for everybody. Shout out to the AMs. Because you are wise and interested in saving, you should allocate 10% of your income into savings. It's never too early, right? That's what I'm telling you. King of Dreams got a good mind, a head on his shoulders. Like, when he said he was 22 and he had a savings. Google that. Google Americans, what was it? Lowest savings of all time or something like that. People don't have savings right now. So shout out to him for even back in the day, people at 22, they was not worried about no savings. So that's what's up. Ask me. I've been a picker for an entire year. Always asked my previous manager to let me do amnesty. It took for her leaving for my now manager to put me in AFM training 8 months ago now. Yep. Because I remember he would always be he always speaking about amnesty. But no, that's a fact, man. It's managers is, your AMs play a part. And that's why it sucks when I've seen people with potential get friction with their manager, because it's like, they could slow you down. You know what I mean? They could. And it's sad. That's why I always just try to I've always tried to encourage people to keep the peace. But it's like, yo, what if you try to do that and they don't like you? You feel me? That's a real situation as well. But I'm glad you made it up out of there, Isaiah, into that position for sure. How long is too long in Amazon? It all depends on people's situation. You feel me? It may not be too long for some people. I know people who's been there a long time, but they enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, it all depends. It all depends on the person. Honestly, that's what I would say. Let's say like somebody who's a L6, L7, I don't think they complaining. You feel me? How long they staying there. But then again, I know people as L1s who was there for a cool minute, but they still wasn't complaining. I know people who was a PA in my last building, a GYR1, and I was like, yo, you plan on moving up? No, I'm cool. Stay right here. I'm like, I'm good. And they was in that position for a minute. So it's different for everybody. Now, how long is too long as being an L4? 6 months. Man, I think that is the quickest position, the quickest tier you want to get up out of. You want to skate. You don't want to skate. You want to fly past that L4. That's just my opinion. But even with that, I knew somebody who was an L4. What did he say? 9 years or something like that. I was like, okay. Like, man, that's crazy. But he enjoyed it. So that's what's up. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. He didn't enjoy it. So that's probably too long. If you're 9 years as an L4, that's probably too long. You know what I mean? Depending on everybody's situation. Let's see. It's your attitude more than your aptitude that will determine your altitude. There you go. I like that. I like that. Rico said, SB, you still need an L5 or higher endorsement just to move up in another building, make it there or no? I don't think so. And the reason why I say that, the person that I seen do that, you feel me, didn't get along with nobody, especially the L5s, L6, and that person would challenge them like Gimba. I know you heard of Gimba meetings, right? Where like you got the managers, you got some, sometimes you get the L6, L7, everybody's there, and this person would constantly always challenge them in front of everybody. They didn't, you know what I mean? So there's no way she got a cosign from, unless they co-signed to get them up out of there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think when it comes to that AM position, they are going to ask, you feel me, the manager and all that stuff before bringing them on. But I just think like I've seen it done. You know what I mean? That's why I don't say no. But of course, you want to have that. You want to have as many people endorsing you as possible. For sure, that's a fact. But L5s, I'm tripping. L5s ain't nothing. No offense. They're just L5s. There's no difference from an L5 and an L4 except you're getting some more stock. You feel me? Like L6 is where that their word is heavy. You feel me? Their word is heavy. You feel me? I've heard the L6 speak and it was so. No, I'm just playing. But I've heard like I've seen more stuff happen. Anybody's endorsement is good. Your manager is an L4 is good. The L5 is just a manager. There's not, you know what I mean? The L5 is just a manager with some more stock. But their endorsement is good. But if you can get that L6 behind you, I've seen that move. But then again, I've seen that L6 endorse and don't nothing move. So it's always, no one's journey is going to be the same. But if you have a goal, shoot for it anyways. You feel me? Like if everybody endorses you or nobody endorses you, you just keep shooting for it. You always want to try to get as many people behind you as possible. Yeah, for sure. Bet. But you don't let that stop you if you don't have it. You know what I mean? Because I've seen people endorsed and the door not open. Isaiah said, I had a girl in my building literally sleep with an HR member and 2 different PAs. LOL. Now she's at L3, been there less time than me. Oh, it's a lot of comments down here. Oh, snaps. Let me catch up. I mean, I ain't seen nothing. I don't know. I ain't seen. I don't hear nothing. My headphones on. I don't hear. I just hear me talking. Listen, anywhere where there's a ladder, you will see people do whatever they can take, or whatever they can do to get up that ladder. You're talking about money. I got a vlog. That's one reason why I want to be financially. Think of all the times anybody has done something they didn't want to do because of money, to the extreme, but then to daily extreme. Let's talk, you know what I mean? Extreme, on the extreme end, there's people who do the most. They're out on the streets selling their bodies for money. They're flying to different countries doing the wildest of things for money. You know what I mean? But let's look at the average person. People will work 60, 70 hours a week for money. So it's just, yeah, you got to be careful. Whenever there's an advancement for more money, some people, not everybody, a lot of people will do whatever they can take or whatever they can do to get it. You know what I mean? Which is, it ain't good. You feel me? Because, but hey, stuff, when there's a situation set up for rank and growth and climbing, some people gonna take the shortcut or try to take a shortcut any way possible. SB, most Amazon FC, and that ain't, I'm not just saying that. I'm not saying that's Amazon. I'm saying that's everybody. I'm not a spokesman or nothing like that. But in general, that's why anywhere there's that rank, you're gonna see stuff like that happens. SB, most Amazon FCs and warehouse hire undocumented workers. What? Even teenagers for cleaning? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's like outsourced. It's not. I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. It can be. I don't know. I have no clue on that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Artie, what it do? Artie, shout out to Artie pulling up on a live. What it do? Shout out to Artie, man. How's your night going? I hope it's going well. How's everybody's night going? Are y'all doing good out there? Y'all straight or what? We got anybody out there working and watching the live right now? Be careful. You feel me? Be careful. But thank you for tuning in. And be sure to hit that like button. If you ain't hit that like button yet, hit that like button for your boy. All right, now let me catch up on y'all's comments. Yeah, it's literally like teens cleaning my building. And it's funny because, it do be some young people in there cleaning the buildings. Man, so Rico want to know, Thomas, are you at L3 already? Thomas, you gonna have to hop on the live. I was supposed to have you on a long time ago before I was even doing live. So yeah, hit me. Let me know. I don't know if you got me on Instagram, but yeah, I would love to chop it up, man. It says she telling all this he. Okay, let me try to catch up because I gotta catch up to y'all comments. I remember your video about dating in the workplace. Rico, no, you're still tier 1. Okay, let's go for that. Are you planning on going for the L3, or have you got to that point where you're like, nah, I'm good? Where you at on that situation? I'm glad you got an amnesty though. That's what's up. Que pasa? What it do? What it do? Thank you so much for being tuned in. They better call corporate. I was told not to wear yoga pants at work. They were so comfortable. Oh wait, HR told you that? I've only seen HR correct one person for something that they wore. I seen only one time in my Amazon history, and if you work at Amazon, it'd be all type of fits up in there. You feel me? All type of fits, see through. I'm not a representative of the company. Listen, maybe because I always thought, I was like, maybe because I'm on night shift, we just have the wildest of stuff going on. Hey, yeah. Who said that though? Shalom, did HR like get on you about that? I heard that was something that they cracked down on, not from any like announcement, but somebody, I think they left a comment or they messaged me on Instagram, something like that. I think they said that they were trying to, they got talked to about how they dressed or something like that. I'm not sure though. But yeah, you want to be aware of what you're wearing in a warehouse, especially if you're on night shift. You feel me? Night shift is night shift. You're there during the night. Scary hours, spooky hours. You feel me? 12 to 3. Yeah. You might want to, you know what I mean? LB's Finest. Shout out to LB's Finest. What they do? And yes, let's take some advice from LB's Finest. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button for your boy one time. Okay, here we go. Isaiah says yes, but right now there are no spots available. I believe they will start posting something next month. Let's go, Isaiah. That's what I'm talking about. I hope you get that too. If you need help with stories, let me know. So Isaiah, boom, you got him right there. If you haven't got with your manager yet to like work on your resume, man, make sure that's on point. Let them know you trying to go for the position as well, so you can get them behind you. Because yeah, the more people you can have endorse you, that is a help. That is a help for sure. And shout out to Kyle, what it do? And Career Choice. Career Choice is official. I would try to take advantage of that. I might look into that myself. I know Zell, I think he finished. I think I saw him make a post. I haven't been able to check it out, but I think he made a video saying that he finished his Career Choice. I believe, I don't know for sure. I'll be tired. You feel me? So I see stuff. I don't know. I was tired. I think that's what it said. If so, I might want to see if he wants to hop on so we can see how that turned out. How did everything go? What's the next step? You know what I mean? So I was thinking into looking into career choice because it don't look like the FC, you know what I mean? Like it hasn't been too many positions open. And then I might just do it as well, anyways, because even if I got into the L4 in the warehouse, then I don't want to stay. You know what I mean? Like I would only be an area manager a year just to get that on my resume. And then I would like to try to shoot somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because they're going to pay you better somewhere else, in my opinion, from what I've heard from a lot of managers who left and got paid more somewhere else. So that would be my thing. But I would want to look into the career choice to see, you know what I mean, if there's something else out there for sure. I'm excited to start school again. We excited for you to start. That's what's up. We excited for you. And they paying for it too? Psh, what are you taking in career choice? I would love to know that. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I skipped a few. I'm going to get back to yours too. All right, let me see. Oh, but let us know what you're taking in career choice. Kyle, if you can, let us know. I think that'd be dope. Or at least me, I would want to know, what are you taking in career choice? Yes, and they make up with daily pay. Let me see. So are you going live with the L6 conversation on Friday? Wait, which one? Was this for me, Rico? I don't know if that was for me or for somebody else. On Friday, L6 conversation. I actually was going to have an ops manager that was going, but with all the stuff that's going on, I don't think I want to interview any salary employees. And the reason why, I get a lot of them to hit me up and a lot of them to let me know information is going on. But I wouldn't want somebody in salary. They have to sign NDAs. I don't know what I'm going to say on these videos. I know I'm not going to leak any type of nothing crazy, but I may speak on something on this channel that, you know what I mean? Like that may rub somebody the wrong way. I wouldn't want somebody on salary. Like I said, when Amazon, when you're salary, you're a part of the system. So I wouldn't want to put somebody in a bad position because they were on the channel or anything like that. You know what I mean? Let's see. We are supposed to say the word rate. We have to say productivity. Oh, we're not supposed to say the word rate, productivity. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's a fact. What's up, SB? I passed my drug test and background check. Is official. I start Monday at the FC. Yay. Let's go. All right. So we gonna definitely have to have a collab. Do you know what position, what department that you're going into? That's what's up. Congrats. You know what I mean? Congrats to you on that. Take advantage of it. Work that overtime. Take advantage of it, man. Handle that. Congrats to you on that. Identify the hiring managers and the OPs that know them. I was only interested in getting to know the L6 or higher on my side. That's what worked out for me, and owning my stories. That's what's up. Hey, Deuces Dom, what it do? Shout out. My dude, he's in 2 lives. He was in last week as well. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you much for the support. Was goody though. Was good, man. Thank you so much for pulling up, for showing up. Thank all of y'all for showing up. Thank all of y'all for hitting that like button so far. Let's go. The market might crash again. I don't even think we've seen the low. I don't think it crashed yet. I think it's gonna get worse. That's just my opinion. I'm not talking about, this ain't got nothing to do with Amazon. In general, the economy, the rates are still going up. You feel me? Like, I think this is just gonna get worse. I'm not even gonna lie. Who's this for? Oh, that's for Rico. Let's see. SB. Any dieting plans can you recommend? Like what foods or drinks to avoid to make working at Amazon easier? I would try to stay away from the energy drinks. Even though I drink them things almost every day. It's not good. I'm at the point I drink them so much, I don't feel good. Like, not in general, but I feel different. You know what I mean? Like, I know me when I'm fully at my peak when it comes to my body, and it just feels different. You know what I mean? I think it has to do with them energy drinks. I would try to avoid those things. it's hard to stop though. That's the thing. It's hard to stop once you start, especially if you like on a night shift or something. I would really try to get your body used to water or, you know what I'm saying, juice, natural things instead of making your body get used to those energy drinks. I know a lot of people in my history at Amazon, especially on night shift, we would be caffeined up. You feel me? What's it? Q3. Hey, I'm gonna go get all of it. That was me. Yo, you want an energy drink? You want an energy drink? You want an energy drink? Bet. Let's just go crazy this last quarter. And we down an energy drink for break and then come back and kill it for the rest of the night. It was fun, but that stuff does, you know what I mean, play a toll on your body. So I would avoid, if possible, energy drinks. Try to avoid the sweets. If you can have fruit and snacks, it's hard for me to say because I didn't do that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I was having energy drinks. I was eating snacks. But in the long run, it's not gonna, you know what I mean? I take that back. I stopped the energy drinks. I think I went 4 months, 5 months, no energy drink. And I felt better than ever. But it was one night. You feel me? I was super tired. Like went to sleep real late the night before. And I think it was like a crazy day. It was like right at lunch. And you know, when you're trying to stop something, somebody gonna tempt you with it. I didn't even pay for it. They come, you want an energy drink, SB? Give me the energy drink. But so if you could avoid those, I would try to avoid those. But that's just my opinion. And we got people in here who work graveyard. That is a good topic. What would you guys say to avoid on the food side? On the food side, when you're working in Amazon, make sure you're drinking water though. Whatever. That's even though I would drink my energy drinks, I would drink a lot of water. Oh, that's why it died. I would drink a lot of water. So if you are going to be a mess like I was and drink a lot of energy drinks, if you are going to do that, make sure that you're at least drinking a lot of water because your body's going to need that for sure. Anything in Amazon you do, you're moving your body. So you want to make sure that you're at least making you have that water available. All right. Amazon paid my full college semester with career choice. Have a couple IT certs planning to dip out. Thank you, Uncle Jeff, for paying my school, but them CPTs, picking rates be killing my body. Goodbye. That's what I'm talking about, Ethan. That's what you're supposed to do, though. Come to Amazon. Come on. Come one, come all. Get them Beso bucks. You feel me? Get them Beso college semester credits and dip out. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about, Ethan. That's what you're supposed to do. Come get the resources. They're going to get resource from you. They are going to work you. That's a fact. So they're going to take from you, take from them. You know what I mean? And get from out of them as well. That's what I'm talking about. I'm happy for you, Ethan. Glad you took advantage of that, and I hope you get 10 times better. For sure, for sure. Thomas Rico. Let's see. It says, oh, that's for Isaiah right there. We might as well bring Isaiah on. Isaiah, you're gonna have to hop on, my dude. I had to change it. Oh, let me go ahead and click that. I had to change it up and change to HR because I was getting burnt out as a PA in operations. Really? Which where were you at? I forgot. I think you said it before, but you were a PA. What department were you in? What were you doing? But I believe it. You know what I mean? PA, that's all the pressure right there. L4 got a gang of pressure too. But the PA for sure got that pressure on us. That's a fact. Gimbal board, yep. Gimbal walk. I'm telling you, y'all know. Yep, I remember those. Facilities refuse to show up at Gemba meetings now because I put tickets in a second over 15. Oh, that's good. In my building, our Zen booths are called bang booths for a reason. The quickest way for L1 to go 3 is in that booth. Look, we got folks dropping the T. I should have read that before I read it out loud. Don't go to them booths, y'all. Stay out the booth. You feel me? Oh man, even if you want a promotion, don't go to the booth. Do it the right way. Look, he says, "Why are you telling?" um, happy. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me see. First 2 days was pretty good. Okay, I'm reading it now before I post it. First 2 days was pretty good. Not too familiar with position and titles, but I've worked the conveyors. I stowed and staged for the drivers. Not gonna lie, my feet are killing me. What shoes do you recommend? I ended up spending some money. If you look, I didn't post that picture on YouTube. On the picture that I have, that's only like one picture that I have posted inside from the FC when I was a PA. If you, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but it's on that page. I got some shoes. I forgot what they called. Are they in here? They not in here, but they were like $150. I was always against spending money on shoes. No, for me, crazy. I ain't finna spend no money on nothing. Like I'll be holding on my dollars. You feel me? Like for dear life. But I started off, man. I was having Vans. I had all these other shoes, and my feet was killing me. But I actually went and I bought some shoes. I forgot what they was called, but they was expensive. I went to like the Nikes. I went to one of these went to one of Foot Lockers or something. Was like, hey, what's the most comfortable shoe? I'm on my feet all day. What's the most comfortable shoe? And they brought it. I said, before I even, how much is that? They didn't even tell me nothing. First thing I said, it looked expensive. You feel me? It's all colorful and stuff. So they brought it. How much is that? It's like 150, 165 with tax. Give me the shoe. Give me the shoe, man. Let me try this on. It better be comfortable. And it was comfortable. You feel me? Like, and it made all the difference. So that will make, it's a big difference. But I think honestly, I don't think y'all can wear regular shoes in the warehouse no more. If I'm not mistaken, I think you got to wear steel toes now. If that's the case and you can't invest in a good shoe, I would try to invest in some good soles. I had good shoes and soles. So whatever is the best shoe that you can get, if it costs a little more money, as long as it's nothing extreme, don't spend no $300. Don't go up in no Yeezys. You be like, SB told me to get the most expensive, comfortable shoes. Pulling up with Yeezys. You feel me? Steel boot Yeezys with some big old garden boots he got, probably like $2,000. But no, don't do that. You feel me? But just make sure you do spend some time or something. You know what I mean? Spend something on it to where you're getting comfort because you're gonna need it. Your feet are way more important than you think, at least for me, than I thought. My lower back started hurting. That's what made me. I was in Vans, and the day I wore them Vans, it hurt. I was like, all right, maybe it's just a bad day. Try it again. My lower back started hurting. That's when I was like, okay, I need to invest in some shoes. And I looked into it. I was like, oh, yeah, don't do that. Make sure you got some comfortable shoes. Spooky hours, yes. You feel me? The things these eyes have seen, the things these ears have heard. You feel me? Yes, the spooky hours working that night shift, graveyard shift. Man, we not even gonna talk about that in this live. Y'all not finna get me in trouble. No, I'm playing. I wouldn't get in trouble, but yeah, it's spooky hours. Carlos, what it do? He said, "What's the best way to get into the RME position at FC?" I do not know. Honestly, I think you would just have to like type in Amazon careers and try to just apply because I don't know. It seems like that's extra. Like I don't know if anybody in here knows an answer to that. Definitely let us know for Carlos. It's funny that because I was a PA in Pack, the RME guy, he lives right across the street. I gotta get him on, man, because yeah, a lot of people do ask about RME, but I don't know. I'm sorry about that, Carlos. I'll try to get that for you though, hopefully pretty soon. Let me see. It says I shared your video on my Amazon. Hey, you got an Amazon Facebook group page? I've seen like 3. One of them got like 60,000 because one of mine got shared in there. This was like a while ago, probably like 6 months ago. something got shared on there, and somebody from work showed me like, "Hey, your videos in the Facebook group." I'm like, "What?" And I followed the group so I can see, but then I exited the group because I was like, "Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's a little, it was a little much going on in there." And I don't even be on Facebook, so. But shout out to you, thank you so much. That helps out a lot. So thank you for sharing. I definitely appreciate that. Stay away from processed foods, soda. Stay away from vending machine candy. You're right, but all of it's so good. It's so good though, especially when you're tired. The way the rock star, you just crack it open and it just fizzle in your mouth. You feel me? Like, and then I used to eat the Reese's. Oh, you feel me? Oh man, it's so hard. King of Dreams is hard. Well, what do we eat? You feel me? What do we eat? I still struggle with what I eat to this day. Look it. Oh, I threw it away. I had a rock star over here. I had a rock star today. You know what I mean? But yeah, it ain't healthy. We need to change that. That's a fact. Let's see. Avoid foods that are messy, spicy, too crunchy, too greasy, too loud, and anything that your coworkers are allergic, and anything that will hurt your productivity. I agree, but what do we eat? Um, and it sucks because I think it's just the convenience. You know what I mean? Like no one, people don't like to cook. You know what I mean? People don't like to bring stuff from home sometimes. That's one of the reasons I think it's just the convenience behind just going to the vending machine and buying something, or you know what I mean. But you're right. This is something that needs. How many people do I know at Amazon who eats terrible? A lot. And on the corporate side as well, they have a thing at corporate. They call it, what do they call it? Oh, it was something. They call it not the pregnant bump. It's called something about like some type of bump. I think it was like the pregnant bump or something. 90% of the people over there got a belly. Almost everybody came, or a lot of people came from the warehouse, and everybody's like, "Yo, I put on 60 pounds since I've been here. Yo, I put on 30 pounds. Yo, I put on 45 pounds. I put on weight." You can see it in my face. You can see it in me. Like if you look, let me take this off real quick. Oh, you can't now. I got that right there. Hold on. If you see me um now, and then you look at my pictures from like when I was in the warehouse, I put on weight. It's not bad now, but it was getting there. You feel me? Like I was looking at myself. I think one day I was like changing or something. You ever been changing and you look at yourself, you're like, I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks. That's when I didn't like what I saw. I was like, why does that look like that? Like, oh, that's me. Why? um, it's tough. It's tough. Um, we need to eat better as a country. What's nutritional? You feel me? All the foods we have, where's nutrition? It ain't in the fast food. It ain't in the all the stuff. This ain't gonna last, y'all. This ain't gonna last. We in trouble, y'all. We in trouble. Let's see. How do you become a PA? I have a video on it. If you go to my page, search how do you be a PA? No, what is it called? I think that's what it's called, something like that. But I would say, do you work in the warehouse? First step, I would talk to your manager and ask them, hey, I'm interested in being a PA. What steps should I take? We talked about this earlier in this live. So once this is over, if you want to, because we talked about it for like a cool 5-7 minutes, you can tune in. It's a little bit earlier. But you want to go to your manager because you need a path. So many people I know as a PA, a lot of people were like, oh man, I want to learn this and this and this and this. And then, so I could be a PA. All right. You don't even have to do all that, so get with your manager, ask them what steps do I need to take. I'm interested in being a PA. What steps do I need to take to prepare myself for that? Then you're holding them accountable and you're letting them know you're holding yourself accountable too. So I would start there. Bruh, I just got home, and shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, bruh. I just got home from work. For the past 2 weeks, my knees and hell shoot, my whole body is messed up. Been there for 2 months now. I need a new job ASAP. Delivery? You on the delivery side? That sound like the delivery side. Don't for work for the past 2 weeks. My knees. Yeah, knees. That sound like the delivery side. Let me know. I don't know if you're on the delivery side or the FC side, but I'm glad you made it. You made it through another week, my dude. And at least at this point, you still got a paycheck. But if your body's hurting, you might want to look into something else. You know what I mean? That's your body. We only get one of those, so you definitely want to be careful with your body for sure on that. Hey, thank you so much, Inferno, for the what's this thing? The sticker, the super chat. There you go. Thank you so much for the super chat. I definitely appreciate that. All of you guys, whenever you guys do the super chat, thank you. You feel me? That helps. YouTubers are not rich, not small ones. So thank you for that. I definitely appreciate it. Thanks a lot for the lives. Helps a lot to make time go by fast. Really appreciate it. No problem. I thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting too. Thank you for real. Okay, so you were a PA in vendor returns for 4.5 years. Now HR for 6 months. Okay, so vendor returns, I don't have any knowledge of that. So, but anything in Amazon has the potential of being stressful. So, especially as a PA, yeah. So you're saying, is it less stressful in HR? I would think so. I would think so, but you're there, so definitely fill us in on that. Is it more stressful as a PA or working in HR? What's your take on that? See, we can only wear steel toes, so my options. I would try to just because even with do you go through what's it called? It's some weird name where the shoes came from. Zappos. There you go. Because you can't try them on, you know what I mean? Unless you go to a store and try on steel toes, I would do that. If your feet are bothering, you need to do something. Start with the inserts, because you can just try those on. Go to Foot Locker, go to Finish Line. Are those stores even still open? You feel me? Like, I ain't been to them. Are those still in existence? Go there, check out the inserts. Bring your work shoes there. I don't know if they'll let you do that. They should. I think so. I think I did that. I don't know, but I would try with inserts, then put that into your shoes. That should make a difference. If not, then you might have to just look at buying some new steel toes, because you don't want to be walking around with your feet hurting. That ain't you don't want to do that. And my FC, I was told is mandatory. I've heard that a lot. Yep, I think that is the case. Nike Air Force One seems to be the go-to shoe for ship dock until the new safety team and OM. I think that's throughout the network where you have to have steel toes. I think that is for sure. I think though. I think a lot of SCs that I know, you got to have the steel toes. I got Skechers with my Zappos money, and they are good on me. So Catherine is saying, deuces down. Catherine is saying that the Skechers Zappos were good. So maybe if you want to try those ones, I would definitely look into that. But like I'm saying, I would even, Catherine, do you use Soles inserts? I would look into those inserts, man. Those is cheaper than buying some brand new shoes if you already have some. So I would look into that too. Thank you, Army, is for the future, for sure. No problem. Try to get some more information on that for you as well. Got planner facilities after peak. Walking an average of 15 miles for 8 months can break you. Make sure you get a lot of protein. That's a fact. I was definitely on my protein at that time. Like I'm saying, if on my page, once we're done with the live, if you go to my page, my YouTube page, click community. I just posted a picture. Why he stopped walking? What's going on? I didn't press pause. All right. I thought the internet froze or something. But I would if you look at that picture, super cut up. And I was walking, literally 15 miles, like a lot. But I would take protein. I still went to the gym and everything. Went to the gym after work. But that protein, it does help burning that. I mean, I can eat anything at that time. That's why my diet was probably the worst at that time. But if you look, shredded. You feel me? Face, sculpture face, you feel me? Shredded, and ate whatever I wanted to eat. But when you walk in that much a day, you can really eat whatever you want, but it ain't as healthy. You know what I mean? On the health side, I don't know how it was healthy. I felt great. I can't even lie. I felt amazing. Um, but was it the best? Probably wasn't. Amazon should have a cafeteria like hospitals. LOL. LOL. Laugh out loud. I mean, we need some kind of cooked food in the building. I don't think it's gonna happen. It should, but that's more money. I don't think Amazon's gonna spend no more money. Now, should they? Yes, they should. But I think they kind of tried to, because I guess that was kind of getting out. So they kind of tried to green the food. You know what I mean? Get more healthy things in. And they kind of did. They brought in like some new salad sandwiches and more salads. So they did bring some stuff in there. But the cafeteria would be lit, but that would hit their pocket, in my opinion. Food in the cafeteria, you got the trucks got to bring it out. Then you have you know what I mean? The food going to waste. That would be like a headache. I think they should, but I don't think that will happen though. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. Does anyone else building get Chick-fil-A on certain days or any food trucks? We get food trucks it's corporate, but once a week, different food trucks would come in. We had food trucks at the FC. We did. We would have like the taco the taco trucks. We had a taco truck pull up. My mother was fire. Oh my goodness. It was bomb. Here are some good foods to eat: whole chicken, avocados, fruit, beef, steak. If you don't have time to cook, get you a rotisserie chicken and a bag of apples. Eat. That's a fact. That's some good stuff right there. But I don't think half of people know how to make half of that stuff. But go do some shopping. Hey, yep. But that's some good stuff right there. If you guys need some ideas on what to eat, that is a good list. One thing that I appreciate about working at Amazon was giving me abs. Facts. Amazon Fitness is a real thing. Y'all think it's a joke. It's a fact. He said, I appreciate Amazon for giving me abs. Shout out to Amazon. Shout out to Uncle Jeff for giving everybody abs. Nah, but I had abs too. I know what you mean. Peanuts are a good energy source. Oh, that's a fact. Make sure you have your water though, because that's gonna make you thirsty. But yeah, some peanuts. That's a good snack for real. Stay away from greasy fried food. Eat light, smaller meals than at home. Don't eat for flavor. Eat what's good and what was best for the body. Most flavor drains. Facts. I agree. A PA is a process assistant. They should have just called it assistant manager, but then I don't think they wanted to give that title. You know what I mean? That's why they call leaders. And I'm like, what a leader? When I first went, manager, leader. You're a manager. But yeah, the process assistant to me is the assistant manager. They assist the manager. So they're like the manager's assistant. That's exactly what they are. But they're not going to call you that. They're going to call you a process assistant because you're assisting the process. But it's basically like the assistant manager. They're right under the manager. They're basically the assistant to the manager. That's what the process assistant is. You do get a pay raise. I think it's official, but it is more stressful. I got a vlog on that. Is it worth it? Type on my page, click videos, and then it's called, is the PA position worth it? And I kind of break it down on what you have to do, the pros, the good things, and the more challenging things, because it is more required from you. There's more things required from you when you're a PA. You got to come in, earlier for the sync meetings. You might have to stay later to clean some stuff up. But my whole thought on it is it's less physical work. You know what I mean? And then you're doing more, you know what I mean? You're moving around. You're low key like a chess player. That's how I looked at it. You kind of sitting back, moving the pieces around. So once you get it and understand the process, you can adjust it to how you want to get the best outcome. I think it's a dope position. We get food trucks a couple times a week, but not really healthy stuff. Taco truck, that's right, for real. But why do they bring those instead of the healthy stuff? Who finna buy, you feel me, something healthy on a food truck? I don't know, no, you feel me? But let that taco truck come. Oh, it's packed. You finna be late getting back to the work because it's lying on me so long. See, I'm knowing. You feel me? Be careful. Look up injuries. You feel me? On the type on Google, Amazon delivery injuries. It's a lot. That the percentage is high. Be careful working that. I would try to, get what you can, to whatever you're there for. But I would try to start looking just for something else while you're there to try to exit. I'm just saying, dope job. I appreciate it. It has. If you need a check, it's gonna pay you, but I would just continue to try to search somewhere else. That's just my opinion. Shout out to Vision Stealth. What it do, my guy? How you feeling? Welcome to the live. We 2 hours and 44 minutes. Yo, we up in here. What did we talk about? I don't even know what we was talking about this whole time to be some 2 hours and 44 minutes, but we did it though. We here. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. But shout out to you, Vision Stealth. Thank you much for pulling up. If y'all in the building, hit that like button. King of Dreams says your steel toe shoes. Buy them half size bigger, inserts, and then use inserts. Yeah, you buy your steel toes that don't hurt, like having that extra space right there. But I never tried it, so if so, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. When are you coming to GYR1? I plan to shoot that video, the clip for Hard Work Pays Off. If y'all haven't streamed my what's it called? My project, Motivated. Go check that out. Go stream that. It's on the Spotify and all that good stuff. I am going to shoot a video for Hard Work Pays Off, and I do plan to get some clips at GYR1 with my little ambassador vest and pop out with the PA vest, and then get a shot at corporate and all that stuff too. It should be pretty fun. I think it's going to come out good. But that's going to be this month. You feel me? This stuff be flying. Being an adult, man, days be going by quick. So it was supposed to be this month. I think it's still gonna be this month. No, I gotta do it. You know what I mean? I gotta be consistent on dropping it. So later this month, not this next live, but the live after that, I should know the date. For sure, I'll try those inserts. Appreciate y'all. That's a fact, for sure, for sure. Pat the Gamer. This week I had to talk about safety at stand-up, which I was a bit nervous to talk in front of a few people, but I did good being in the safe. Let's go, Pat. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Pat. Listen, you're going to feel fear whenever, throughout life. Whatever we're going to do, we're going to feel that. But that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations for you pushing through it and still getting it done, my dude. Congrats. That's what I'm talking about. It can be nerve-wracking. You feel me? I got used to it, but, stand-ups and having all them people there just sitting there just looking at you, you feel me? He was like, yeah, and I get the mic. Hey, what's good? You feel me? I'm out there ready to rap. You feel me? I was out there getting it lit. But it was funny though, because certain people, you can tell like they wasn't used to that. But I'm glad you made it through. Hopefully you continue, keep rising, keep killing it. Hopefully you get into that, you raise up to the next level when it comes to safety. Hospitals have the same foods. Babylon, for real. Hospital food. The last time I had some hospital food, it was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was gonna be nasty. I was like, yo, this is pretty good. I don't want it no more, but it was good. It's good though. HR, I see what they expect from the managers. I even have to approve or exempt feedback. That's a fact. That's just, yep. See if they are being fair. I am still level 3, so I don't have the responsibilities L4s do. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. That don't sound stressful though. That sounds like pretty chill. Is it pretty chill? It sounds pretty chill. How do I become a dispatcher from the driver's side? Do they even pay more? They do pay slightly more, from what I've heard. Because I remember when I first went into the delivery, you can look at my videos. You see a difference. Same with the Amazon videos. You see a difference from my first Amazon video, which was, I think it was pros and cons of working at Amazon. And it was like from a year ago. Or it was when I first came to GYR1, whichever one, the first one and the second one. If you go watch that, it's a difference. You know what I mean? I was super excited back then. I still appreciate the job, but I'm not excited about moving up. But on the dispatch side, I came into Amazon delivery. I didn't know anything about it. So I'm like, yo, okay, bet. You feel me? I might, I may be interested to move up if there's some opportunity. They're like, oh yeah, we got this thing called the dispatch. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, cool. What's up with the pay? It was like, and I forgot what it was something like I think 25 cents, 50 cents, something. From what I've heard at my DSP, it was low. I was like, I'm good. Straight for it's more responsibility. Listen, I'm done. I don't want no more responsibility, especially for little pay and a promise be, oh, well, you might don't, well, do that. And then no, 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 no. You feel me? I'm good. I heard the pay raise isn't that high. Talk to your DSP though. Talk to your dispatcher and ask them, be like, hey, is it I don't know if that's one you should talk to. Then they may look at you as a threat. If you're cool with the owner, probably talk to the owner to see if there's any opportunity in the dispatch, how much, or is there a raise? Is it a nice raise? You know what I mean? I would ask them because every dispatch is not the same. So it could be different. It's definitely different at every DSP. So you would probably have to ask your DSP on that. But be for sure, I'm sure it's going to be more responsibilities. And that's where you have to weigh it out if it's worth it. You know what I mean? But at least you're not going to be on a route every single day. You'll more so be back at the station, watching over everybody else's route, letting them know how many stops they are off, all that good stuff. But yeah, you have to talk to your DSP to see what the increase is there. Pat the Gamer. I remember one guy had to speak at a stand-up for the first time in front of a couple PAs and managers. Dude cracked his voice in his person. I've seen it. I've seen managers. Listen, public speaking, it ain't as easy as it looks. You feel me? It's not as easy as it looks. A lot of people have a fear of public speaking. And just because somebody's high up don't mean they, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen that. Process guys should be a tier 2 with a raise. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought he was thinking of a PA. I was like, yo, man, that's messed up. But a PG, that's a fact. Great. That's a great point. Why? I think that's a perfect position for a PG. That makes sense. You got the tier 1s, which is the regular associates. Why can't a PG be a tier 2? And I would even put, I was about to say I would put an ambassador and all that stuff in there as well. But nah, we'll keep them tier 1, but with raises, you know what I mean? Some type of incentive. But a PG be a tier 2, that would be lit. That would be dope. I agree. And don't get me started on them dogs. Them dogs, man. I'm telling you. We talked about that earlier. You missed it, but I had a nice little rant about them dogs. Be careful with them dogs. But yeah, that's an issue, man. Them dogs is an issue. Process assistants do too much work, more than the area manager. All the area manager does is oversee the area they're assigned to, but the process, that's a fact. The thing is, though, and this is where you have to look at it from both sides. Even though, that's a fact. The PA is going to do most work. That's the job. You're their assistant. You know what I mean? So yeah, we are going to do the most of the work. But on the flip side, it's on them. Yeah, your AM will be on you and be like, yo, what happened? But that's it. They got to give an account when it comes to the ops manager and the senior. They ain't going to talk to no PA. Hey, what happened out here, PA? No, they ain't even worried about you. They going straight to the manager and they on their head. What happened? Why we misrate? Oh, because well, why wasn't this and this? Like they be on their heads, you know what I mean? So that's why I have sympathy for the L4s. Like PAs, pressure, facts. I was a PA 2 years. I'm talking pressure, but I've seen managers cry. I'm talking tears. You feel me? Real ones. I've seen them leave the building. They got pressure too. So you're right. You're right. There are the ones who take a little too much advantage of their PAs and just do whatever they want. But like me, right? I was always the PA who, with my manager, nah, you ain't finna do all that. You go over there and get out the way. I'm finna run everything. Just because I like doing that, and I kind of wanted to be ahead of the game. I wanted to run everything myself so I can do that when I was an AM and already be ahead of the game. You know what I mean? So I was trying to take on my manager stuff to, go chill or go out into I was in pack. Well, I was in inbound and pack, but for the pack side, hey man, go ahead and chill. Go politic. Go through the lanes and chop it up with everybody. We good over here. I got this. So it just depends. You know what I mean? But you do have the area. Some I've experienced some that do be taking advantage, be doing the most. That's a fact. Vision dropped a 5 on the super chat. Good looking, my guy. Good looking. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much, so much. That definitely helps a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in too. Thank you for the support. I was also an Amazon delivery driver. Man, 200 packages, 189 stops. I don't miss those days, and there's no room for growth. No room for growth. Facts. In the delivery side, you're not getting no growth. That's what sucks. I think there should be there should be some more stuff that you can grow into, but the DSPs are not Amazon. You know what I mean? And that's the great deception. That's the thing, the illusion. People think these DSPs are Amazon. They're contracted to Amazon. The way the DSP runs is the way the DSP runs. You know what I mean? So it's different. That's why I do choose the FC over the delivery side. Cause yeah, especially for like long term, some people still do it though. Like some people just love to deliver. That's what I'm saying. There are those people who just love to deliver. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do your thing. But depending on you as a person, your goals, where you plan to be in the next 5 years, 10 years, is at the best position to stay in. You know what I mean? Everybody's different in their journey and their goals. So it works out different for everybody. But if you're trying to be, you know, you're saving up for, I don't know, ain't no growth there. That's a fact. Somebody told me today though, they had something at 5 years, you get a 5-year bonus or it was something. It was like a 5-year something. I think it's some pay bonus or something. But that ain't enough for me. Waiting 5 years for that, you feel me? And then 4.5 years, you get a text, "Hey, we're closing down." Like, oh, you feel me? I waited 5 years for this. Always look for other jobs. Keep learning, growing new skills. True, but people don't want to do that. You feel me? I don't even like looking for other jobs. You know, just being honest, it sucks looking for another job. You know, like nobody. But there's people who do it, and the people who do it, they do end up jumping, boom, bouncing higher and higher, and hey, people capitalize off it. But it does suck sometimes, like looking for other jobs, just because you don't like learning something new, or some people do. Not me. Like if I got something down, yo, I want to continue to just kill it here because all right, if I go to something new, now I have to relearn all type of stuff. It's a whole nother learning curve. And I'm not even big on jobs. Like I don't want to be somebody who stays and grows at a job for 50 years and retires. Great story. You feel me? That's a great way to ride off into the sunset. But I would love to just be at a job where I can make enough finances to then try to create something for me where I can be the owner, where I can be the CEO, where I can then hire other people. You know what I mean? Like instead of being here worried about, oh man, I need to worry about putting in another application. I want my worries to be like, who am I going to hire? Oh, snaps. Man, who needs a pay raise? Man, this person, you know what I mean? I want to be in that type. I'm thinking about expanding into Canada. You feel me? Let's go say what's up. Let's go say what's up to Drake real quick. You know what I mean? No, but yeah. So let me see. It sucks though that we got to even look for I don't even like that mindset. But anyways, keep learning, keep growing new skills. The days of 30-year. Oh, see, I didn't even see that part. Facts. I was just saying that, and you're correct. What security right now? What security? What the days of 30-year long straight employment are over. Gotta be like a mercenary. Sad, but this is a new reality. I don't even think we've seen it. I think our reality is going to change. I think we are in a new time. We're in a transition of something we ain't seen before. That's just my experience, though. I mean, my experience. That's just my what I be saying. I don't know. I'm tired. This always happens around this time of the live right now. Once we hit that 2:45, 2 hours 45 minutes, like 3:10, I be starting to get delusional. I start clowning. Literally, there was somebody. I think it was on the first or second live. Somebody had like a funny little name, and I like clowned the name for like 10. No, it wasn't like 10, like 7 minutes, 6 minutes. I was just clowning the name, and I was like, I didn't really mean it though. I'm playing with you. But let's see. SB, when and what time is your next live? I'm 3 hours ahead. What time is it right now? It's like It's 1 in the morning. Yeah, get your sleep. I'm thinking about going live on Saturday. I go live on Thursdays. That's the official day. I wanted to make it 2 times a week because I do have more time now. So maybe Saturday this week. No, let's not shoot for that. I'm trying to finish this project. I have an EP coming out. I would show you guys the cover, but it's on my phone. And I'm using my phone to shoot. So I don't know if I'm gonna go live on Saturday. I would like to. It's fun just being here chopping up with y'all. This is like dope. I like doing it. So I might hopefully Saturday, if not Thursday, next Thursday for sure. Going to be the live time. But if not Saturday, Thursday. Definitely be sure to tune in. Where's Cali Bones and Rogue, the legends? Look it, let's go. That's how you know they be everywhere on all the videos. That's a fact. Cali Bones do be on all the videos showing love. Rogue as well. That's what's up. I need to show them this too when you afterwards. I don't know. They didn't pop in today though. Or well, you know what? I think I saw. No, I didn't see Cali Bones. I didn't see him, but he commented on the video earlier today though. For safety shoes, I recommend the Mega Comfort insoles. They're $28 on Zappos, and they are nice. They are a nice thick memory foam. One I too have. She as well has Skechers, but I got the Arc Fit, and so far they might be my go-to. That's what's up. So Zappos sells soles as well. I didn't even know that. That's what's up. Definitely, if y'all need something for your feet, use them inserts. What's the best career choice route if you don't want to do CDL? I don't know. I don't even know what else there is besides CDL. So I think I'm gonna have to find out. I'm in not a transition. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna have to find out. Or we can get Zell because he just came out of it, and we can see if he has any more information. You know what? It's on the site. I had the site. I might have to do a video on that, but I don't know. All I know is CDL, and that's all I hear. Usually hear people talk about. But we got to get some more information on that for sure. My dispatches are a cult. Hey, for real, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I hear you. I hear you. My career choice route was them paying a semester of online college, taking cloud computing. $5K is what they pay for schooling. That's all they paying is $5,000 for. Do they pay only one semester or just like a total of $5,000? Like what happens about the other semesters? Lead by example. Y'all see this water? It wasn't full. It wasn't full at all. That thing was like halfway. I need to be drinking more water. I've been slacking on my water for sure. You also might have to or you might have to rig your safety shoes a little bit. I purchased some inserts for your heel from what was that, Shane? And oh man, be careful. How's that working out? Man, that's deep. I ain't never heard nobody like rigging their shoe. Be careful with that because your feet play a big part of your body. But yeah, let us know on that one. I would honestly. Okay, he's talking to Vision right there. Let's see. Can I PM you something work related? Yeah, for sure. You got me on Instagram. They don't have a PM on here or on YouTube, but if you have me on Instagram, yeah, shoot me a message. I get a gang, people. Email. I got it. Yeah, man, I got the right email. And Instagram. People always hit me up on there with different questions, so that's cool. Let's see. 15,000? Oh, 1,500. Yeah. I was like 15,000? Oh no, that's missing a zero there. That's not enough for me. You know what I mean? $1,500 for 5 years. Is your body still gonna function right at 5 years? You know me? That's what percentage says. What if you? I'm not on my. I do got the computer right there, but I kind of don't want to turn around. I mean, it's what 12 o'clock or something like that. The percentage is high of being injured and on the Amazon delivery side. So whatever that percentage is, and then you factor in 5 years. man, the risk, you feel me? The risk, that risk is high. Yeah, that's too much for me. If 15,000, you feel me? I probably would still be. No, I wouldn't. I'm about to say I'll still be working there. Nah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's just the delivery side is too much for me. I can't even lie. If I have to, oh, I'm gonna get it done. You feel me? But if it's in my if it's in my ability to not work there, I would not want to work there. I've had 4 different jobs in 2022. Please don't settle to any crappy job. Get y'all real estate license. Best choice I've ever made. Oh man, I don't know about real estate right now. They just raised them rates up again, man. But for you, you're right though. Don't settle. I love that. I love that. Don't settle. And it's so hard. It's hard not to settle. I'll say that. I'm the one, dreams and motivation. That's my brand right there. But it's hard not to settle. How many times have we settled in all different type of areas in our life? You know what I mean? That's a vlog I'm gonna have to do. You know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna put that on the motivation vlog. Don't settle. That's what's up. But yeah, how many people settle in their jobs? How many people are working a job right now and have just settled? They know they work more. They know they should get paid more. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of people who have done that. So good. That's a good word right there. Don't settle on any crappy job. That's a fact. So you got your real estate license, man. Congrats to you. I hope all goes well. But I ain't gonna lie, Rogue. Hey, somebody just shout you out, my dude. Rogue, if you go up in the comments, somebody literally, where'd it go? Oh, it's Inferno. Yep, Inferno shouted you out. He's like, where Rogue at? Deuce Down says maintenance is still about the same, but the care of it can't be ignored. Oh, okay. What y'all talking about? Bikes? Yo, I went down on a motorcycle. I still got the road rash. Where is it at? Is it this arm? If y'all can see, y'all see this right here? Wait, all that is road rash. It goes all the way down. Can y'all see all that? Where's that one? I had like a hole in my arm. That bump right there. Oh, you can't see it. Where is it at? It's right here. Can you see it? Anyways, it's like a little hole that I had. I went down on my bike and yeah, it kind of that mug hurt. I didn't break nothing though, so that was hey man, God is good because I know a gang of people. They get up, but they may be missing a limb. A lot don't get up. You know what I mean? So y'all be careful on them bikes. If y'all, I don't know if y'all talking about bikes. I think you are. Be careful on them bikes. Them bikes ain't no joke. Hey, good looking, my dude Isaiah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you much for the support, my dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It definitely means a lot. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you. Thank you. We still gonna have to do a live. You were one of the first ones we was talking about doing a collab video a long time ago, but I never had the means to do it. But on here, all you need is a cell phone, and I can give you a link. You can hop on. So if you want to do that, we can do that. Let's do it. Hit me on the gram. If you don't have me on the gram, hit me on the gram, and we could chop it up. Go 6 more hours. SB, my shift sent. Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna lie. But that's something I did want to do. I want to do like a 12-hour live, like a all through the night. We do like a slumber, not a slumber party, but something. I want to do like an all night live, 12 hours or something. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just because so I can say I did it. It just sounds dope. I don't know. That'd be wild. But then I'm gonna have to take y'all out through the house, you feel me, in the living room. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I can sit in a chair for 12 hours, but that'll be pretty cool though. I forgot to send a message with my super chat thing, but hey, man, that's a little something for your troubles. Thank you. Truly appreciate it, bro. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Definitely just be trying to help people out, give encouragement. So I'm glad it's appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. I'm at work right now hiding my headphones. SMF6. Shout out to FMF6 in the building. Don, thank you so much for being tuned in and glad that you are getting something from the content and that you enjoy it. Let's see. All right, so right now it's 3:08. I'm gonna be on for like 10 more minutes. So if y'all got any questions, let's drop them in, and I'm gonna answer these last ones right here. MRI techs are growing year by year. If y'all want to do a quick 2-year associate's degree in MRI, making 70 starting, I will look into it. 70. That's what's up. That's what's up. That sounds good. I wonder what else they um is that in career choice? I wonder what they have on there, man. That's now I'm thinking about that. I wonder what career choice has all they have to offer. My guy, Rogue, what it do? Rogue, I gotta pull this back up so you can see. I don't know if you heard me. Look at this. It's like, where's Cali Bones? Where's Rogue? The legends. Shout out to Rogue, my guy. What it do? I got my 1500 after 5 years. Oh, wait. Whoa. Oh, you're talking about on this is for the FC? Somebody told me about a 5-year reward or whatever on the delivery side. They do this on the FC side? If so, I mean, I'm gonna be ready to collect on my 1500 when I hit my 5 years. I'm almost at 4, so it's not that far away. That's what I did not know that. That's crazy. Yeah, let me know, Rogue. Did you get that? This is for the FC side. Let me know. Yo, SB. Um, what's that? All the GAT? I don't know what does that mean. All the gear, all the time. I went down 3 times last year and got in a hit and run. Mine was a hit and run. Well, he didn't hit me. I was going and I was getting ready to make I was going straight. And like if I'm on the motorcycle like this, I was riding and then, he was in the turn lane to like turn left, but he would have to go in front of me. He was in the middle lane. He slowed down. We looked right at each other. You feel me? Like from afar off through my helmet. I've seen his eyes. I'm like, all right, bet it's normal. That's always getting ready to happen. He didn't move, so obviously he's gonna wait. 2 seconds later, the dude pulls out. So I'm going like this, and then he pulls out and then stops. So I hit my brake and the ground. And I had what did I have again? Not a Gixxer. I had a R6. So it was loose. The ground was loose. It was like a back side street. So it was loose gravel. And I hit my brakes because the dude went right in front of me and stopped. Man, I hit that gravel, bike slid all down the street. I went just tumbling, just boom, 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 boom. And I finally caught my balance and kind of like slid for like 15, 20 feet. And when I got up, you know what I mean? I just moved everything. I moved my hands like this. I moved my elbows. I moved my legs. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of scared. I was like, snaps. I hope I didn't break no bones. Nothing was broken. I was like, whew. But all of a sudden this lady runs out because it was in front of some stores. She runs out. She's screaming like, oh my gosh, your arm, your arm. I'm just like, oh, snaps. You know what I mean? I look at my arm, blood everywhere, just blood all on my whole arm. I mean, just thick blood, just dripping. And then as I kept squeezing my hand and I had my gloves on, my riding gloves, blood just like every time I squeeze it, it was like, you got like a glove and there's just nothing but water in there, nothing but blood. So it was crazy. Um, I didn't break nothing, didn't lose my life. So that was a blessing, you know what I mean? But motorcycles ain't no joke. It says that you got and the same thing. He didn't stop. He stopped. I looked up. He was sitting there, and then the lady came out screaming. And when I looked back up, he was gone. He dipped out. But he said you always wear your gear and have zero injury or rash. That's what's up, man. Be safe because it's getting crazier by the day, and people don't be dry. They don't care. You know what I mean? People be cutting bikers off. People get road rage. It's a whole lot you got to be careful for out there on the bikes. The adrenaline is lit. You feel me? Like that is an experience riding on a motorcycle. You can't even explain it. You cannot explain it. People are like, well, what's so dope? Can't explain it. You feel me? Like you just have to do it and experience it. And I always have my headphones on. So when you riding with music, man, it's just like you can't explain it. You feel me? It's a whole nother level. I loved it. But I just can't do that no more though. He says, "How old am I? What would you guess? What else we got on here? What would you guess my age? I like this one. Um, yep, King of Dreams got it. Yep, I am 34. I think. Let's see. I know for Amazon Career Choice, they have a college named Western Governors. You see, you know what? That sounds like one of them colleges. I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. The vlog I'm doing tomorrow is called what is it called? Oh, all right. So somebody told me to go to. Why don't I go to college to get my degree so I can ensure getting my L4 area manager? But I talk about how I dropped out of college. Um, but it was one of them colleges. It sounds like that. One of them colleges that disappeared, that's no longer around. Like, what college is Western Governors University? I could be wrong. I've never, but that just sounds like one of them colleges that disappears after like 3 years. But anyways, all right. So I know for Amazon Career Choice, they have a college named Western Governors University. What college you go to? I went to WGU, you feel me? Oh, what? Yeah, you feel me? Which lets you work at your own pace for 6 months terms. So basically, you can get a bachelor degree in 6 months, a legit bachelor's degree. Man, I might have to hit up WGU, you feel me? He goes hit me with a next live, got a WGU hat, WGU University. Oh, snap. Let me see. It says, y'all, I'm new. What's FC? So FC stands for Fulfillment Center. Amazon Fulfillment Center is just the big old buildings where that's where most of us are from, like the Stowe, Pack, outbound, inbound, the dock, all that stuff. The big old fulfillment centers. That's what FC stands for. I got it 2 years after I joined corporate. It's a bonus for being with Amazon 5 years. It doesn't matter what's less. Oh, I didn't even know that. Man, nice. That ain't a lot, but I'll take it. 1500 for free. Run that. Give me that. I need that 4.5 years. I need that next month. Somebody said they was guess I get that a lot. I get I always get younger than what I really am. And I'm tired right now. Y'all see these eyes. Look at them eyes. Hold on, let me do a sad face. Like I'm tired. I got the bags under my eyes. But I get that a lot. I be getting younger than what I really am. So I appreciate it. You know what I mean? But that's one of the things, like I would say working out will have you looking younger. But I'm not young. You feel me? I'm young at heart. But I'm middle. No, I'm not going to say middle age. I don't even sound right. No, I'm not that. I'm young. You feel me? I'm young at heart. What it do? Infernus, is that how you say that? Infernus, Vipers, what it do? What's going on, my dude? Thank you much for tuning in. Y'all that's tuned in, if you haven't yet, be sure to hit the subscribe. I mean, if you ain't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, but also hit the like button. Says, man, that's horrible. And you're right. You got to be careful, but just don't ride in fear. Facts. That's a thing right there. And when I first started riding, and we're talking about motorcycles, when I first started riding, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing like 20 miles per hour. It felt like I was doing 112. You know, I'm like, yo, this thing moving. I didn't listen to music or nothing. But as I got used to it, I would be on a freeway 120. And then I'm like, oh, snaps, let me slow down. I didn't even know I was going this fast. It felt like I'm doing 80. You know what I mean? So, but you're right. Don't ride in fear. But please, my dude, be careful, man. Be careful. Says my manager was telling me that he was going to put me on those away teams. Hey, let's go. When you do it, let me know. I'm gonna pull you on a live while you on the away team, and you gonna give us the feedback, what you think about it. That would be dope. When you get on there, let me know. You got to hop on a live with us, so you can give us you can show your room and everything. I'm like, let's go, my guy on the away team. So keep me posting on that for real. That'd be dope. I love that. That's what's up. Soon we got to call you Dr. SB. Hey man, I'll take it. I'm with it. I'm all for it. After Amazon raised to $15 starting, they did away. What? Nah. Cause where'd he go? Yeah, Rogue said he still got his. So I hope they didn't do away with that. Oh, you said you didn't get yours? Oh, I hope that ain't the case. Because I need mine. What it do? What's going on? How you feeling? Thank you so much for being tuned in. It says, yo, SB, just wanted to tap in and say thanks for your time. I'm at DGI3 and it's so toxic here, but there are some good ones, like a few. I'm staying focused, stacking, and will do CC for my CDL. God bless, my dude. God bless you too. Thank you much for being tuned in. Um, and it's gonna be toxic people everywhere. Hopefully it's few, you know what I mean? Like, but everywhere I've gone at every job, it's always somebody toxic there. But like you saying, stay focused. We just got to play our position, you know what I mean? And not get into any of the nonsense, any of the drama. Let that be over there. Stay focused on the goal, getting your bag and taking care of your responsibilities, and hopefully try to position yourself into something even better. You know what I mean? So congrats to you still being there and taking care of your business, my dude. For sure, for sure. Keep killing it. For sure. Not when I'll start, but I hope it's soon. Like I said, keep me posted. All right. So that's all the comments right there. Listen, if y'all ain't hit that like button, hit the like button. But yeah, so upcoming, I was thinking about going live on Saturday. I might, but it just depends. I'm off. You feel me? I'm off tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Man, tomorrow's Friday already. These days be going by quick. I'm off Friday and I'm off Saturday. So I was thinking about going live Saturday, but I don't know. But if not Saturday, for sure we going live again Thursday. Thursdays is the live days from now on. Go and just put that on your calendar. Thursdays we live. We lit. But I want to try to squeeze in a second day somewhere. Just don't know where quite yet, but we'll see. Also upcoming, I got some music dropping. Got like an EP dropping. It's like 6-7 songs. Just got the album cover or the cover back, and should be receiving the songs, the rest of them tomorrow. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted on that. I'll probably be posting that pretty soon. But other than that, we just trying to get it done, y'all. We trying to level up over here. He says, you inspired me to work 2 jobs this year. Man, that's what's up. But be careful. Handle it, stack up. Wow. And listen, I hope you saw my vlog on when you work overtime, be sure to do this. If you didn't watch that, go watch that, because one thing that happens once that extra income makes a difference. Set your clocks forward. Okay. That extra income makes a difference. You know what I mean? Like that, but be careful with it. You know what I mean? Don't just blow it. Don't add on to your bills. Make sure that you're using it responsibly. If you got debt, pay that debt off. You got a credit card, drop that, pay some of that credit card down. Enjoy your spoils. You feel me? Don't blow all of it though. You know what I mean? And be careful. You want to make sure you are not you don't burn yourself out, because that happens, is real. But handle your responsibilities, my dude. Congrats on that, for being a man and taking care, getting it how you got to get it. But be aware and be careful that you don't overwork yourself. You're not falling asleep on the road, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? What'd you say, Jay? Stern said, set your clocks forward on Saturday night for Sunday. I thought they were doing away with this whole time. Oh, yeah. I think once we set it back, then they're not doing it no more, right? I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. I think so. I think that's what I heard. But I'm thinking about going daily, regular videos daily. What y'all think about that? I'm thinking about going daily again, and then streaming one time, hopefully twice a week. That's the goal going forward. But we'll see, because it takes a lot to do that. But I got the time, so that's why I want to do it. But let me know your thoughts on that so I can get y'all feedback and see what you guys think. But other than that, y'all, it is 3 hours and 23 minutes. You feel me? We almost worked a part-time shift tonight. Some of y'all are working right now. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We gonna either this Saturday or next Thursday will be the live. But just be sure to stay posted on my page on the community. I will post it. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. If you haven't hit the notification bell yet, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I do go live and when I do drop the next video for sure. Rogue says, yes, I was told after the time was set back, they're not doing right. I'm good, because I'll be forgetting anyways when to set it forward, set it back. Just how to make money online videos. Right. But man, thank all you guys for being tuned in. Had a super dope time with you guys. Everybody who dropped a super chat tonight, man, thank you guys. That was a huge help as well. like I said, I'm dropping daily this week, so y'all be sure to tune in to the page every day. I might have, even if it don't pop up, YouTube be tripping sometimes. They don't send out notifications. Just check on my page. It'll be a new video there. I'm trying to stay around the 7 p.m., 7:30, 8 o'clock is when I post. Around that time, I try to shoot for 7. But if there's anything that, any this is, that causes me to go a little bit later, but I am posting daily. So be sure to check the page. Other than that, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next live. And if not the next live, one of these videos daily until the next live. Be sure to hit the like button. Thank y'all for chilling with me tonight. I had a blast chilling with y'all. We're gonna do this again next Thursday, if not Saturday. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. It's your boy SB. Let's go. And it's not the video, so I can't just cut it. So I gotta act like I'm just sitting here right now as I end it right now. All right. All right, y'all. Let's go.